Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
She wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. Yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Can't grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on, but I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. Yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me.
Good morning, everybody. Holy golly, for some reason I don't know why the heck I could not unmute this freaking thing. What's good, everybody? Good morning, man. Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Good morning. It's a little chilly this morning, man. I had my AC running at like 65 last night because it was so darn hot, dude. Yesterday it went peak at like 109 yesterday, or 110 here in Vegas, dude. It was freaking hot yesterday. I was just like, bro. And today is gonna be 106, and then I think tomorrow is the last day till it finally cools down to the low, like the high 90s. And I know it sounds crazy for me to say like high 90s is freaking cold, or at least cooling down, but man, it's been 108 to 110 all freaking week, so it's been rough. But good morning, everybody. Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Make sure you guys smash that like button on the way in. What is good? Good morning. Happy freaking Wednesday. We made it halfway through the week and we are here. What up, Nolan? Good morning. Chevy Rides, what's good? W Rod, Byron, what up, dude? Skinner, V, DeFamous, what's good? Casanova Kane, Unknown in the bone, what's good? Corey, good morning. What up? Dougie, good morning. I 110 in Austin yesterday. Sheesh. Orlando, what's good? Too Legit in the bone, what's good? Captain Kicks, good morning. Unknown, good morning. Mr. 843, good morning. Problems, P Dot in the bone, what's good? PDB in the building, what's good? Famous, good morning. RPK says good morning. Happy boy. DJ, what up, dude? Too Legit in the building, what's good? Stone Cody, Mr. 843, Joseph, good morning. Got my track, and finally, there you go. Mr. Sheridan, good morning. Scene Lover, Finesse, good morning. Rob the Beard, today's high in San Diego is 72. See, that feels nice. Jinx in the building, Trey Miner in the building, what's good? Kills Collects, Good morning, Kelly. Chris Montgomery, what's good? Ghosty in the building, what's good? KJ in the building, good morning. Checking into the stream so I can win the Nigels. There you go. Yard in the building, what's good? Town Legend, good morning. Satchel in the building. Good morning. Smith, what up, man? Rojo, good morning. What up? Rami in the building, what's good? James in the building, what's good? Tito Kick, Shaka, Pat, Demo, Diego, Frank, the Tank, good morning. Dope Jeremiah, good morning. Yo Malcolm, Vince, good morning. What up? Waves, good morning. 713, good morning. Cushy Souls, good morning. What's good? George in the building. Track Sean, good morning. Undefeated is on the way, huh? Let's see. CJ, what up, dude? It says, dude, go live for no reason with no information, just born yapping. Then CJ, you don't have to watch, bro. Dude, you don't have to watch. I go live every single day. Just move around, bro. It's too early for this. All right? Go to sleep. I don't know. We go live every single day, Monday through Saturday. Obviously, you're watching, saying some dumbass shit at 5:34 in the morning, dude. Go move around. Richard, what up, dude? Fernando in the building, what's good? Francisco, good morning. Murd in the building, what's good? Jojo Dancer in the building, what's good? Still killing DS, good morning. What up, dude? Just chilling, what's good? Jeffrey, good morning. Too Tuned in the building, what's good? Chris in the building, what's good? Kumo in the building, what's good? I'll put you out of your oh gosh, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. Oh man. Yeah, it's like, what, dude? Go to sleep, bro. It's all right. Go to bed, bro. It's 5:34 in the morning, huh? You don't want you listen. If you don't want to listen to the stream, you can listen to your coworkers yap, huh? Corey in the building, what's good? Jay Moore in the building, what's good? Kemp, good morning. Mr. Konos, what up? Firefleet in the building, what's good? MDB, Skedaddle, good morning. What up, dude? Overboard in the building, what's good? Too Legit in the building, what's good? Snow Cone. But if you're watching this, CJ, hopefully you have a better morning, man. You know, listen, I had a long night too, but we're still here. You feel me? But good morning, everybody. Hope everyone is having an amazing Wednesday morning. Funk Mod in the building, what's good? Good morning, everybody. Yesterday, the wifey's getting a little sick, low key. I think I got her sick a little bit. She was telling me that she's getting a little cough. She wasn't feeling good, so she took some medicine last night, knocked the hell out. Your boy went to play basketball, bro. I was so gassed in basketball, man. It's because every time you win a game, dude, you have to keep playing. So it's like, man, can we switch this up, dude? When you play maybe two games in a row, and once you get towards the end, you get pretty gassed up. I was like, oh my gosh, I was pretty tired. Do things are here for information. We're here to vibe, Mr. Sheridan says. I told you guys, when it comes to Monday through Friday, especially when there's nothing really going on, everyone's just here hanging out, man, seeing what's gonna happen in the sneaker scene, and seeing here in the latest news and stuff like that. Basically, you know what, I feel like I consider myself like a radio show, dead ass chat. Fantasy football this year, problem Seb? Yes, our fantasy football league is full. I made that ping over the weekend. And it got full freaking quick. So our fantasy football in the Discord is officially filled, both leagues. So Trey, what up, man? Good morning. What's up, Troy? What up, man? Good morning, Wayne in the building. A Reels, good morning. What up? Appreciate you guys all tapping in, like I said. But yeah, I really consider myself a radio station at this point, because you guys, you literally, when you wake up or you're getting ready for work, you turn on the stream. It's it's the same place, same time. We don't change any of our stuff. So bro made the ping at midnight, SMH. I mean, I made it at 10 o'clock, bro. It was 10 o'clock, man. Come on, bro. That was not late. I want to buy the Jordan 4 undefeateds, but too many flaws. So if I pay resale, dude, the comments were pretty brutal yesterday. Oh my goodness. Yesterday I made the video, and man, some of the comments were just going in on some people saying why would you ask Raph about where your tracking and stuff like that is for your shoes? I'm like, dude, some people were going in. But I mean, like I said, I tell you guys all the time, especially when it comes to drops like that, when it's hype, I really do hope that a lot of you guys are getting your your shipment in, and you're beating the final boss and stuff like that. Like there was only a few people that were saying that they were kind of complaining about quality control. There was not too many people that were complaining, but I mean, other than that, like, I'm glad that a lot of people are really beating the final boss. Like, a set aside of the quality control, like, I don't think I've had anybody really had an issue of beating the final boss, which that's like the most important part, right? I mean, like, that's what you mainly want to really worry about. Can your shoes make it to your doorstep, right? I mean, we haven't seen one. I'm gonna knock on one because I don't want to jinx anybody, but like I said, it's like that's like the most important part. Jim Rat, what up, dude? New York dad in the freaking building. Good morning. How you doing? House empty and quiet. Yeah, yesterday was the first time, probably because like on Monday, me and the wife went to go to a brunch and we were kind of busy all day. So like yesterday was my first time dropping the kids by myself and coming home to a quiet home. It was insane. And I was like telling the wife, because she works from home. I was like, honey, dude, the house is quiet. Like, this is quiet. Like, this is really quiet. It made me reflect a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I wish, like, as a father, as a parent, it's like, I wish I spent a little bit more time with my with Riley when she was home, which I mean I pretty much did. I mean, she was always by my side every single day. Every time I went somewhere, she was always with me. So it's just like, it's just one of those things, like, dude, time just flies by so quick, and then next thing you know, your kids are not with you at home because they're at school. So question, why y'all don't like to hit that like button? Yeah, make sure I just run it up for the one time, man. Let's get to 100 likes real quick, if y'all don't mind. People either don't know how to read or don't like to read. It clearly said 7 to 10 for processing, an additional 7 to 10 for shipping. But hey, yeah, I mean, I get it. Some people don't really, I think no matter what date that they put out there for like shipping or when they will ship by, people will still ask the questions. Like, everyone's getting their their tracking numbers but me, but it's like they're not the only ones. I'm sure like some of you guys, this is not your first rodeo of like waiting for a pair of shoes for this long, which I totally understand. But I mean, at least Undefeated came out the other day and said, yo, like, if you are waiting for your tracking, don't worry, we're still shipping out thousands of pairs every single day. So it's not like some other company would ever do that. It's like, you just gotta wait, you feel me? Top of the morning, Rav, just stopping by to say hello. Have a great day. You too, the New York dad. Appreciate you stopping by. What up, Larry, for the 16-month re-up? I'm just here, so I only have 5. What up, Larry? Thank you so much for the 16-month re-up. What up, my guy? What's good? We listen to rap while we work out. There you go. My Undefeated 4s will be here in a few. There you go. People want their pairs because they they see the reselling going down. I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, man, like, like, if the prices go down, I just don't think, especially it's like one pair, you feel me? Like, what are you worried about, like, reselling one pair? You feel me? Like, I understand that you see prices kind of dipping down a little bit on the 4s, but like, man, it's just one pair of shoes. If you bought like maybe 10 of pairs and you're trying to flip them for a good amount, like, you, whatever, man. These equal winners are impatient AF. It says on the email, I'm waiting patiently. I'd rather wait than waiting for nothing. Exactly, man. Exactly. My 10s shipped after 4 days, and my 11 and a half still waiting to ship. There you go. I got my Undefeateds on Monday, James says. There you go. I'm glad that the prices are going down because I want all the people that bought them just to resell them to make as little as possible. That's crazy. But there you go. I feel it. Got mine on Saturday. Can't complain of the quality. Just glad that they shipped quickly, Warren says. I went ahead and pulled the trigger on the Steel 10s for the resale. Prices haven't been going down on them. Yeah, I think it's because I don't think a lot of people want to get rid of those 10s. That's why. No one wants to get rid of them because I feel like most people that really wanted them wanted to wear it for the toe. It's like one of those things that you have to gamble on, right? Like, especially on a shoe for a Jordan 10, it's like, resellers don't want to hold on to a shoe that knowingly that it might possibly go down. But I mean, it's a Jordan 10 at the end of the day. Feel me? But, what's it called? Yeah, I mean, anyways, guys, today for sneakers, I mean, basically the only thing that we have is exclusive access, right? EA for the 12s. If you did not manage to hit on in-store EA yesterday. You could you got your opportunity today to go for the 12s as the pre-order today on Jdsports and Finish Line. Okay, I know, like I said, it's not the most hype is drops and stuff like that, but like I said, at the end of the day, we still cover them. Jordan 12s dropping this Saturday, right? So if you guys want, Jdsports and Finish Line should host another exclusive access at 9 a.m. EST. That's 6 a.m. Pacific time as well. So can't wait for them to keep going down to buy and hold and make more money, Chaz says. There you go. Raph, should I rock the Soul 2.0s, Air Max SBs, or the undefeated on the upcoming Kobe or Korea trip? Excuse me. I need help. Soul 2.0s or the Air Max SBs. I don't know. For me, when I'm going on a vacation, just depends what it is. Like, it depends what I'm doing, right? Like, if you're doing a lot of walking, I don't know if you want to wear a pair of Jordans. Like Air Max, obviously, a very comfortable sneaker. That's totally up to you though. Like for me, maybe you should buy, bring a shoe if depending on what you're doing. If you're going to go out with the wife on a date or something like that, maybe bring some nice shoes. And then if you're going to do a lot of walking, bring some walking shoes. I don't know. It's like that's up to you. It just depends what you are doing. I'm getting that new iPhone 17 as long as the battery life is significant. Efficient, excuse me. Sufficient. Is that the word the Tyler just said? The 17 is already coming out. There's already a 17. I just got this phone. What is this? The 16? There's already like a 17 coming out, bro. What is going on? There's already a 17 coming out. Hello? Jeez, I literally just got my phone. There's already another phone coming out. I had unds the Mandarin yesterday, super fire, and get them with my work. P-Finesse says, Treyway, thank you so much for the re-up. Welcome, man. Welcome to the collection fam, man. I appreciate that. Jdsports canceled my $20 dunk. Yeah, I was seeing that yesterday. Both of my undefeated 4s were delivered yesterday. I will pick them up this morning for my second job. There you go, cousin. There you go, my guy. Bro, like, hello? There's a new phone. Grab the Samsung. No thanks, bro. 16 came out last year. Hey, yeah, that's literally the phone that I just got. We told you to wait. It's all good. Whatever. It's all right. It's all the same thing, dude. All this iPhone shit is all the same shit, dude. Now that like I went from the 12 to the 16, there's no difference. The only maybe difference is the camera. That's it. That's the only difference about this phone. Like, there's nothing special getting the new one. Like, there's really nothing. Besides saying I got the new iPhone 17. I feel like this is probably almost the same exact thing. I bet you almost the same exact thing when they come out with the 17. Same stuff. I'm on the 14. Literally got almost a month ago, Finesse says. I'm coming from iPhone 12 Pro Max. That's what I'm saying. It's coming from a 12 to a 16. Or did I have the 11? I don't know which one I had, but they're all the same shiz. Good morning, Rocket. What up, man? Is it gonna be a mystery retro today at Jdsports? No, Johnny. It's just gonna be for the 12s. It's just for the 12s. I didn't really change my thumbnail too much because there's really nothing going on this week besides the one lows. No way you say there's no difference. There's no difference besides the camera, Brittany. Like, really? Maybe because I'm not really tech savvy like that, and like all the apps that they have on here, I don't really barely use. Like, let's be completely honest with us. Yeah, completely honest here. Like, the only apps that you guys use is like what? Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, maybe Discord, and then your bank apps and sneakers app. I mean, other than that, like, what kind of apps do you use to like transform an iPhone? There's nothing. Unless you go running. But other than that, like, it's all you use this phone for iPhones is camera and apps. Everything else is the same. You need to go with Android with that attitude. No, Android it's like the same thing with all phones. Like Android, whether if it's Android or iPhone, it's like you guys use the same apps. The only difference is the camera. That's it. The thing is, like, I've used iPhone for so long where, like, obviously my entire family uses it, so FaceTime and communication is a little bit easier, but, like, I don't know. It's just as long as my apps and stuff work, it's good. Definitely more than that when you jump that many versions of the phone. Now, 1 year to the next, it's usually not a difference, Brittany says. Well, I guess so. I mean, we're all just using the same app. Background's maybe the same. Is it weird? So, I don't know about me. No offense to some people if you guys do this, but I don't think I would ever put like my face as my background, as my wallpaper. Does anybody in here have themselves as the wallpaper on their iPhone? I feel like I find that weird. I don't know. Like, hey, let me unlock my phone. Look, it's me, you know? Like like my background, obviously it's Kobe on my lock phone. And then like my when I unlock my phone, it's my wife. You feel me? Like, I don't know. I find it weird. I find it odd. Maybe it's just my opinion, but I don't know if I would. I don't think I'd ever put myself as my background. I mean, if it's you and your family, or if it's you and your kids, that's fine, right? But if it's just you standing there smiling, like, you feel me, by yourself, then I find it a little odd. You know what I mean? My face is my lock screen. If you don't love yourself, who will? See, I mean, maybe you can do that, Brittany, but it's just like, me personally, I don't think I'd ever post my face as my lock screen. Especially for your lock screen. Like, when you like, all right, like, you know, here's my lock. That's your face. Like, it's literally like, see, I can't, I can't do that. I don't know. And I don't know. If it's your family, yeah, like I said, if it's a family, that's fine. You know, I don't think I've done that before, but it's, you know, it's usually either my kids or my or what's it called? It's either my kids or my wife. But I can't do it if it's just me. James for the 2. Yeah, we're buying the same shoes, different colors.
James
What up,
Montes
James?
donated $1.99. Yeah, we're buying the same shoe, 2 different color.
Shout out my boy James for the $2 donation, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Bro, let me tell you, James, shoes and iPhone is 2 different things, my friend. People talk about how amazing phones are and defend it, but don't know how processors work, let alone any semi. Shout out my boy DJ, man. I have thank you so much, James, for the $2 donation. I appreciate that, my guy. Thank you so much. I don't know, maybe because they want to love themselves, man. Listen. All right, if you want to put yourself on your lock screen, then, you know, go right ahead. You feel me? My travel chief is like, my lock screen motivates me every day, Francisco says. Nice. What up, Bluebird? Good morning. What up, Johnny? Good morning. Raph, you got a pic of your jump shot on your lock screen, Deli Venom says. Yeah, it's Kobe, bro. Of course. Same Noctas are dropping this week, though, Ron says. I don't even think there's really much dropping this week, to be completely honest with you. Like, on the Nike sneakers app, all you have is the Nigels and the Jordan 12s. That's all you have. Literally. All right, so we got about 9 more minutes. If anybody wants to go on Jdsports and finish sign for exclusive access on the French Blue 12s. I didn't really ask you guys, you know, copper drop on the 12s this morning. Let me know. How you guys feel about the 12s? You guys going for these this week? Let me know in the chat. Cop or drop. I feel like these are one of those miscellaneous drops where, like, people might probably pass on. I don't think anyone's crazy over these 12s, you know, but I mean, it's all good. I mean, I know some people might go for them, some people may not, but if you want these 12, let me know in the chat. Cop or drop. I just feel like there's so much dropping this month. So much stuff dropping this month, man. Like, I see, it's like sometimes I forget that the shattered backboards are dropping this month because there's so much going on. You know what I mean? Like, this week is like, I feel like with Nigel's has been pretty dry, especially like that's when, you know, like, everyone doesn't really care about some of the shoes until Undefeated 4s drop, man. Like, Air Maxes drop next week, right? So a lot of you guys are cop, drop, pass. So a lot of people, majority of you guys in the chat are passing. You know, who knows if some of you guys maybe go for, you know, shatter backboards, which are a great shoe. But I feel like most of you guys are really waiting for Undefeated 4s, which I could probably guess that would be the correct answer for the most part. I want to get them, but I need the taxis instead, J Million says. There you go. You think the 12s will go on sale? Probably later down the road. Maybe later down the road, you'll probably see the 12s go on sale. Absolutely. Because, like, man, like, the 12s are great. Like, especially like back then, the very first time, not the very first time, but the last drop of the French Blue 12s, like they were sitting at my store. There was a few sizes that some people didn't pick up because obviously during the time where it dropped, it was the ticket system. So like, I remember getting a pair. I think I was me, and then there was another guy that got a pair of these 12s. But other than that, like these were kind of sitting at my store when these the last time they dropped. So wouldn't be surprised if they sit again. So it's all good. I mean, if it's available for anybody that wants them, hey man, listen, it's crazy. The Blu-ray sold out. Jay says. I think those were a little bit more limited than these ones, but I don't know what the stock numbers are going to be on these 12s. They might be a high stock, but we'll see. Maybe it's low. So if you're in debt, file for a bankruptcy and start over, as Orlando says. Not everybody is going to do that, bro. French Blues are a hood classic. They are gone. They're going to fly, Raph. Hey, man, listen, then let them fly, man. At least it's easier for people to buy, right? At least it's easier for people that really want them, could get them for the toe. Black toes are leaving shelves, but I haven't seen them at the outlets, Delmix says. Dude, it's because people just slowly come in and buy it. You know, that's the same thing with like, you know, black cement Jordan 3s. Do you guys see black cement Jordan 3s on shelves anymore? I have not seen any black cement Jordan 3s on the shelves out here in Vegas. Like, because I remember like when black cement Jordan 3s, they were sitting everywhere. But eventually, like, people will end up buying them, you know? So I like flu games better, just my opinion. Chevy Ride says that's fine too. So my cherries and blueberries still fresh AF. P Finesse says there we go. Glad that we have some 12 Jordan 12 lovers in here. Raph, when does Nigel's site open for the raffle? I think Saturday. His site will open up on Saturday. It's going to be an equal raffle most likely. And then obviously you have the Nike sneakers app dropping this Saturday. And I heard from stock numbers that stock numbers are, you know, are fluctuating up and down. But I think the full stock that I seen yesterday was roughly around 20,000 pairs, because I know we went from 13,000 to 20 plus thousand. So stock numbers are definitely going up for the Air Jordan 1 Low Nigels, but they are still pretty limited though. So black toes were at the outlets months ago. You were late to the show. W Rod says raffle up on Kith for the Nigels now also. All right, Kith, looks like they have a raffle for the Jordan 1 Low Nigel Sylvesters. Jordan 12s are a hit or miss, Too Legit says. It could be. I mean, I guess just depends on the colorway. I feel like when the 12s taxis drop this holiday or this fall season, I think they will do very, very well. I think people will love them. 25,000, Rob the Beard says. Yeah, roughly on 25,000. Are you going for the Nigels? Oh, maybe I'll go for them. You know, I'll put my hat I'll put my name in the hat. Equal still hasn't get back to us for the results on the 95 Air Max Cool Gray's Spark Blues. Kith is in-store pickup. Okay, Jose says the Kith raffles in-store pickup. Raph, appreciate you keeping us updated. I owe a lot of W's because of you. No, you don't owe me nothing, man. You don't owe me nothing, bro. I'm just here to provide some of the information that you guys want for the sneakers, and that's all what it's all about, man. You know, I don't have to take the credit for anything, man. This is what we do, man. Just help each other out. Jordan 12s don't go on sale, Ralph Crown says. If Nigel's name wasn't attached to it, then they would sit. I mean, here we go. Devontae, man, let me tell you, man, that's all collabs, bro. That's all collabs. Think about it. That's all collabs. Travis Scott, Munir, all that stuff, bro. You know, obviously, I mean, that's common sense, right? Like, if there was no Nigel's name on the Jordan 1 Low, of course people would not buy that stuff, bro. Of course. Of course, man. Of course. Of course. We have a Kith in Dallas now. There you go. Anyone get the Air Max SBs, cactuses? I mean, those are pretty limited too for next week. Those Air Max 95s, those are going to fly, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, Devontae, it's all good. You feel me? Like, it happens all the time. You know what I mean? Like, when there's no name on the, you know, current shoe or whoever's collaborating with the brand, that's with New Balance, right? That's the same thing with New Balance, JJ Jones, you know, Salehi, you feel me? Like, no one had been going crazy for Salehi Crocs, where, like, Salehi Crocs were, like, hyped, bro. When they first dropped Salehi Crocs, those were, like, you know, flying out of the freaking websites, like, botted, like, where you can't even hit. But it's, like, the same thing. If it wasn't Salehi's name on them Crocs, I don't think anyone would really dig them. Shoe Palace got the black toes and UNC reimagined for a 132 out the door. Unknown says, sheesh, dude. Did you get the Civil Regime Mortal Kombat collab tease? I did not. I passed on it. Those jellyfish Adidas are growing on me, Jenky says. All right, chat, we got about 3 more minutes. If anybody's going for exclusive access for the Air Jordan 12s, they are going to be on Jdsports and Finish Line. I most likely will get exclusive access. I'm not tripping, but I'll probably pass on them. What up, Raph? We should have a collection day hangout in Vegas and talk with members. I bet that would be a vibe. Last name Sneakerhead says. Well, I mean, there's not, I don't know, there's how many, collection family members in Vegas. There's only a couple. No, them Brick by Bricks would have still sold out without Nigel's name. Swear y'all wouldn't have bought them if Nigel's name wasn't attached, Town Legend says. Now, Brick by Bricks would have still sold out without Nigel's name. Swear y'all wouldn't have bought them if Nigel's name wasn't attached, Town Legend says. I don't know, man. I mean, obviously that's just like that's like a I don't know, man. I don't know. We would never know. You know what I mean, fam? What up, Nami? Good morning, dude. Shoe Palace also has the triple white foam posits for 160 out of the door. Ed says, do you think the Steel 10s will restock? I think they will. I think Steel 10s will absolutely restock. I think they will. I just don't know when, right? It's a matter of time is when. I know a couple of people are saying, yo, Raph, I heard that the Steel 10s might be restocking soon. I don't know. I just don't know when. But like I said, Jdsports and Finish Line Q is now up. If anybody wants the 12s. Do you get shoes early if you get EA? Do you get the shoes early if you get exclusive access? No. That's only on Sneakers app. But here for Jdsports and Finish Line, this is they ship out your shoe the day of the release. Maybe a little bit after that. So that's facts. I don't give a damn about Nigel, Tooth says. Jeez. So aggressive. Why is everyone so aggressive on Wednesday? There's some of you all pretty aggressive on a Wednesday. Everyone all right? Some of y'all are aggressive this morning. What? Hey, man, hello? Everyone all right, man? A little aggressive. We had CJ a little aggressive this morning. I don't know what happened. And maybe someone clipped him, but it's all good. It's all love. And then, yeah, some of y'all just like kind of get a little aggressive about sneakers this morning. Oh, it's Wednesday, man. Hey, man, listen, if the coworkers piss you off, just punch them in the throat, bro. All right? No, I'm playing. Don't do that. Same thing with the Travis Scott Fragment lows, because she says, Rafi, did you see the new the what? I've never seen them, PJ. Oh, what up, Lamar? What's good? Has a question, but first, peace and blessings for what up, dude? I had to choose. Would you choose the 12 taxis or the Jordan 10 steals? 12s. Actually, no, I take that back. You know what? You taxis? Man, that's tough. Steel 10s or taxis? That's actually tough. I'm not gonna hold you. Swallowing out on Wednesday. Wayne says facts, bro. I don't know what is going on, but it's all good. Hey, man, listen. Listen. Sometimes you gotta let it out. Things about collabs is that usually do stuff that pushes the envelope and usually gives us way better materials and colorways. So even without the hype, the collabs are usually going to fly. 4012 Car Kid says, hey, you ain't wrong, man. Because every time they do collab with, like, you know, you're right. It's like the quality's there, the presentation's there. There's always a story behind the sneaker, which is always cool to, you know, to hear. But act like you don't know how I be. Tooth says, I know, no, you're not the only one, Tooth. It's just people are just aggressive. Some people in the chat are a little aggressive this morning, which is fine. You know, be a little aggressive. It's all right. You feel me? Who's going to get clipped first today? Oh, it's too late, Jeff. You missed it. I'm exhausted, Raph. 97 degrees. Drunk girls passing out everywhere last night, as well as smacking each other. Let's do it again tonight. Chris Brown brings them out, Rami says. You're exhausted, huh, Rami? You're exhausted. You had to, like, break up some fights or what? Or sit on a chair this time. I'm pretty sure you're probably standing up the entire time. Chris Brown concert? Oh, yeah. You probably got all types of people wilding out in there. Raph said, rub it out. Tune says, nah, I didn't say that. Hey, man, listen, I didn't say that. My homie still 10s. Toes cap is already coming off the less than a week. The cap? What cap? There was no cap on there. Was there? On the 10s? Raph, go check your Instagram message. My girl just sent 2 videos of Yu-Gi-Oh! Air Max 95 special box. Yeah, I'll check it out later, man, for sure. I mean, if you guys want to send me stuff, you know, you can send me on Twitter. A little bit easier so I can show it on the screen as well. I don't know. For some reason, I don't show anything too much of stuff on Instagram on stream, but it's just like I don't have it signed in on my desktop. Did I just got banned? What the heck was that? Rap, what's your all-time grail? Dude, that's tough, man. There's a lot of stuff, man. F the toe cap, Jeffrey says. Rami stopped boxing with the drunk YouTube girls on the stadium, Roar 2 Car Kid says. You know, Rami be looking at them. Oh, man. Come on, bruh. Muhammad, I'm wondering what the toe cap, like, you said it's coming off? The toe cap of the Jordan 10 steals, they're coming off. What do you mean by that? Toe cap is not going to come off. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because it's stitched on there. So, like, it's not like it's like another layer of material. It's like stitched on there, unless he's like kicking a football every single day, and like it's like the stitching of it's coming. I mean, listen, yeah, I don't know what your friend's doing with the shoe, but I'm kind of curious of what's going on with the toe cap of his shoe. What up, Harry V? What's good, dude? He's removing it. Yeah, he's like, I don't like the material. Chrissy says no off-white ones this year. What? What drops today? Rex says we're waiting. EA, if you want to go for the 12s for exclusive access on the Air Jordan 12s, they are now live on Jdsports. If you want to go after them, I'm pretty sure I got EA. All right, let's check this out real quick. You said the off-white Jordan 1s. I think I seen this yesterday. Here we go, from Kicks Finder. That's who sent it. So, breaking news. The off-white Air Jordan 1 High Retro Alaska releasing holiday season 2025 has been canceled. It has been removed from the Jordan Brand Holiday 25 release lineup. Off-white Jordan 1 Highs canceled. Has Z Sneakerhead said anything about this? I don't think he said anything about this just yet. He's probably getting confirmation before he posts something. I honestly, let me tell y'all something. I truly don't think this was gonna happen. I don't think it was necessarily canceled. I think this shit was never scheduled to drop. This was yesterday. I don't think this was ever scheduled to drop, maybe. That could be it. Like, this shouldn't be a surprise. Okay? None of y'all that was thinking that this is no surprise at all. This was no surprise. I honestly don't think this was to happen. But, I mean, whatever. It is what it is. It's not a big deal. Obviously some people, are going to make it a big deal. It's like, oh my gosh, like, you guys really thought this was going to happen. But, like, you feel me? It is what it is. It doesn't surprise me. Just keep moving to the next drop, right? People make things something little like this a bigger deal. We've seen a lot of things get pushed back. We've seen a lot of things get canceled. I mean, no one's really talking about the SB Dunks, right? It's like, where are those at? You feel me? People are saying those are possibly getting moved back. So the fact that this could possibly not drop this year, and then you got the SB Dunks Supremes possibly not dropping this year. Whatever. There's other shoes that are dropping this year anyways. So there's nothing really to... You know what I mean? Nothing to worry about. It's all good. At least it saves you guys a headache and also saves you some money during the holiday season, because these were supposed to drop December 20th. December 20th. And you have to realize that I mentioned this before in the past, is that the 10th year anniversary, I think I brought this up yesterday, the 10th year anniversary for Off-White is in 2027. So who knows if they could save this maybe towards the end of the year next year to kind of bring out a little bit of a teaser for the Off-White's anniversary. Why? I mean, that's my opinion. Like, you might as well just wait. Until the 10-year anniversary. I won't say an Off-White getting canceled is a small thing. I won't say it. I feel like it's a small thing, bro. It's not a big deal. This is not a big deal that, like, this is getting either canceled or moved back. It's not a big deal. It's fine. Enough has dropped for me. The rest of that, yeah. I mean, listen, you still got Gammas this year. You still got, the Jordan 4 Black Cats. You still got some Travises dropping maybe in the mix. You feel me? You still got some stuff dropping this year that, that you could possibly just save some money for 2026. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff still dropping before the end of the year, man. I think we could all live without this one right here. I did get EA. I just checked 1,000 points, chat. If you want the 12s, 1,000 points. All sizes are now still available on Jdsports. So if anybody needs them, all sizes available, and they're charging 1,000 points for exclusive access. The Supreme drop had more of money than the Off-White rumor, Dougie says. I mean, you already seen like early pairs though, like too, right? Like on the Supremes. Like I know there's a couple people that had, you know, Supreme SB, what's it called? Supreme SB early looks. So like we all know that was going to be a thing. That was 100% going to be a thing. It's a matter of time when they want to, you know, end up dropping the shoe. What are your thoughts on the Jordan 13s? He got games. Is it the low cut? I don't like the low cut 13s. I'm not a fan of low cut 13s.
Virgil rolling in
Harry
his
V
grave.
for the 32-month re-up. Virgil rolling his grave. Harry V says for the 32-month re-up. That's crazy. Imagine they shadow drop them, ref. I mean, I don't know. You know, if they drop, they drop. If they don't, they don't. You know, I mean, it's a very nice sneaker. You know, it's a very, very nice shoe. But I mean, it would have been cool to have it, but like if it ends up getting canceled, it's fine. I'm a listener and I don't have access to Jdsports. You can't make this up, Capo says. When was the last thing that you bought on Jdsports online? On to the next. No biggie facts, bro. Supreme SB Dunks on October 2nd. Hopefully it's on the calendar whenever the lookbook comes out, because I know the lookbook's coming out on when, the 18th of this month, right? The lookbook's coming up. Months ago, I mentioned the Vanity Fairview with the Shannon, where she said no Nike collabs in the near future. She has final call on an all off-white. Tony says, who was gonna actually wear this shoe? I mean, I'm sure there's people gonna wear this sneaker if they end up coming out. I mean, the off-white Jordan 1 High, you feel me? It's not a bad sneaker. I would wear it. I'll tell you this, I would wear it. It's just I don't know. Jordan 1 Off-White. Jordan don't know what they're doing releasing Jordan 13s. He got game lows. Nobody wants those. We want the eyes, Breezy says. Supreme SB Dunks wouldn't be October 2nd. It would be September 2nd, which is week 2 of the Supreme if they do it. I'm a listener too. I'm never going to get EA for any drops, hype, or brick wrap. I buy consistently from JD and Finish Line in-store and online, W. Rod says. That's kind of crazy how like some of y'all spend money, a good amount of money online, especially online, you know, while they know that the shoe is sitting and you don't get no EA. That shit crazy, bro, to me. That is insane. Lookbooks on the 28th. Okay, thank you. I thought it was on the, someone said, I think yesterday it was on the 18th. A coworker of mine wears his every now and then. Super clean. What up, Trey? Jordan 13 lows are hot garbage, Trey says. Sheesh, man. Except week 2, always skip by Supreme. Also, anyone get a SKU? Still none available, Tony says. These digits are out here wearing the 13 lows, Ed says. And man, listen, if some people like 13 lows, I mean, even whenever they were dropping 13 lows back then, people still loved them. You know, people liked them. I remember they dropped those, man, what were they called? It was like it was like gray. It was like a collab or something like that. I don't know if you guys remember. This was like a while back ago, like 2015 vibes. You know what I mean? But I don't... Freak, I don't remember. Speaking of Jordan 13s, this drop makes 0 sense. But I mean, at the same time, it does, but it doesn't. But I feel like it wasn't that long ago, but it was kind of long ago in a way. But apparently, chat, speaking of 13s, the Air Jordan 13 Flint returns in the summer of 2026. This, for me, doesn't make any sense. But I mean, I feel like I think this is going to be a low. Like, since they're doing the He Got Games 13s next year, or is it this year for the lows? I think they're going to make this a low. That's why the SKUs are the same. It's the same colorway. But I feel like it's going to be probably a low cut. It's probably a low. I was like, this doesn't make any sense how they just dropped these like during COVID. These dropped back in 21. I'm pretty sure it was back in 2021. Pretty sure. And they're coming out 5 years later. It's got to be a low. It's going to be a low. If they're doing it for the He Got games, hey, man, listen, they'll probably do it with these. Most likely. And I feel like a ton of people might be pissed about it, but it don't even matter, dude, because the Flint 13s, they were sitting. These 13s were always constantly restocking. No lows. Was it 2020, Jonathan? Are you sure? Maybe I could be. I swore I thought it was 2021. Let me see. Because when did the documentary drop? I swore Flints were 21, but I could be wrong. But whatever. 21, 20. Flint, Jordan 13s. It was like, I think it was the same year, wasn't it? Oh, it was 2020. It was the same year of the DMP 6s, right? The DMP 6s. And then the Fire Reds dropped that same year as well. With the silver tongue. It was 2020. You guys are right. I honestly think it's just going to drop as a low. But at the same time, like, hey, man, listen, if you guys are excited about these are dropping next year, summer. So I feel like the thing is, this is the reason why I don't want to gas up the next following year. Because, like, as much as what we've seen this year, I feel like there's a lot of people that have really high expectations for 2026. Because this year was really good with drops. I don't care what anyone says, man. This year has been really, really great for sneaker Jordan drops, man. It really has. They dropped during the last dance. Marco says yes. Sub Bowl, what up, man? Good morning. I got the 2020s. There you go. I used to have them. On release day. I went for these. I had the DMP 6s. I had the Fire Red 5s. And I remember them when they shock dropped these. They did shock drop these for sure. They shock dropped the 13s. And it's just like Jordan Brand had everybody in a chokehold because, like, ever since the whole Michael Jordan documentary, like, everything was going up. So all the resellers were just like freaking out. It's like, oh, everything's going to go up in the value of Jordans now, this and that. And, like, I think it was the Chicago ones that went up like crazy. The 2015 pair, I believe. Crazy. It's almost been 6 years since 2020. I know, since COVID, bro. COVID's going to be in the history books, dude. In the near future. We just want our pairs, Sub Bowl says. Yeah. I mean, like I said, speaking of 13s, I thought I'd bring this up because I know some people are either excited about this or not a fan of the lows that are coming out, you know, with the He Got games. You see, they canceled the Off-White. I did. We were just talking about that. We're just talking about how, like, this official, this shoe right here is officially canceled. So some places of the crap from UPS open the package, look at the shoebox out, remove the shoes, but the shoebox back in the package. Bro, I just got a package yesterday, right? And I'm still waiting for the Dodgers. By the way, if anybody's asking me, those Dodgers are sold. Okay, the Dodger Kobe's, I sold them to somebody for retail. So I got rid of those. I'm still waiting until they show up in the mail. I think they should show up by this weekend or something like that. Literally, I was like, this is the slowest shipping one for that since I hit on Sneakers app. It should have said I think it said it's supposed to arrive on the 8th, the 16th or 17th or something like that. I think it's this weekend. Should arrive this weekend, I guess, but I won't be home, so it's all good. The Off-White is canceled, but Sesame Air Force 1 is still scheduled, Rami says. Yeah, we'll see. Ravi, good morning. How do we enter for the Jordan 5 Awake raffles? October, I don't think that's still on until Sunday. So I think Sunday. I think it's going live. I got 10 Eastern time, 7 a.m. PST for the Awakes. So we'll be live for that too, I believe. I got my Dodgers yesterday, James says. There you go. Yeah, I don't get them until they're coming from the East Coast. So, you know, it takes a little bit longer for this West Coast get our packages. He Got game lows is a fail, Mr. Inappropriate Gambling says. You think so? I mean, like, the thing is, like, for Jordan 13s, like obviously for me, I just never dig the 13 lows, man. I don't know what it is. They just don't look right. You feel me? They just don't look right. My DMP 6s are DS, Ron says. There you go. Them 6s were okay. You know, I was kind of glad that they dropped them, but like, dude, there were so many restocks on those 6s. The 6s, the 5s, the 13s that year. There was like restocks everywhere on Jdsports and Finish Line. I think these 12s going to sit a few days and nobody pre-ordering. Are you talking about the French Blues? Yeah, well, the thing is that like you could use your coupons. You could use your coupons for pre-order if you wanted to. I just suggest get your 12s now instead of waiting over the weekend, unless you want to wait till Sneakers app. You could get this under retail, use your coupons, and then you get free shipping if you use their if you do EA today. You could do that as well. So I do like the 6s. 6 lows Chrome Subbowl says CPFM dunks taxi 12s maybe the last cops of 2025. I'm 100% passing. We kind of talked about that yesterday because some people are like, yo, Raph, you're not going to keep the same energy with those CPFM dunks. Yes, I am, dude. Those CPFM dunks are not good. You really, that's just not a shoe that I know I probably wouldn't wear. Some people said I won't keep the same energy. I promise you, it's going to be a hard pass on those CPFMs. Like, I'm sorry. I'm passing on them. Heavy. Hit on the Reimagine 5s and a size 9.5. Received my package and got size 5. Yo, so question chat. Where was this picture? This picture was kind of circling around social media. And I wanted to kind of talk about this real quick. Hold on. Where is this at? I guess the Air Jordan 1 High shattered backboards are officially sitting somewhere. Don't know where this is at. It looks like a Foot Locker. This got to be overseas, right? Overseas? Right? Overseas? They match the CPFM hat, Roop says. Yeah, but I don't need to match the hat with the shoes. The UK? China? Why are people, why is everyone so like surprised about this shit? Like, is everybody like new to the game or something? But the thing is, like, people were making this a big deal. See, it's like the even the caption on this, it says, "Is sneaker hype dying?" Are we like? I feel like some people are just noobs when it comes to this stuff sometimes. This doesn't surprise me. Like, with Jordans in general overseas, people have to realize that, like, people overseas, they basically brick every single Jordan. They're one of the reasons why, like, the market is down for some of these Jordans, because, like, they don't really mess with Jordans like that. They don't mess with Jordans like that. It's been like that for a long time. And then when people see shattered backboard sitting, it's like a big... I get it because it's a shattered backboard at the end of the day, but like overseas are known to not really dig Jordans like that. So like, because when I saw this, I was like, where is this at? Like, let me go to this store and buy it real quick. You feel me? Everything basically sits. I mean, this year alone, the Jordan 4... right, the Jordan 4 SBs, navies, they sat overseas. Ain't nobody was talking about that. I think it's probably because like since it's a really hype sneaker where it was like back then, and now where it's at now, it's like, oh my gosh, Jordan 1s are sitting. This is crazy. You know, is EA open for the 12s? It is. It is on Jdsports and Finish Line. And that's fine, man. Listen, I like this, man. Listen, I was like, dude, where's the store at? Someone sent it to me. I was like, where's this at? Because I want to go. If it's in my area, dude, I'll go buy these right now if they're releasing them early. And someone said it was in the EU or UK or something like that. I said, oh, well, this doesn't surprise me. You know? See, the thing is, chat, like I said, sneakers are not dead, bro. It's just a little bit oversaturated. And plus, like, you know what turns a lot of people off is the prices. That's it. Like, I don't think sneakers are necessarily dead, bro. I honestly don't think sneakers are dead. You know, I feel like too many people, too many influencers look at the resale value for shoes way too much, bro. Like, they start overthinking it, and people think they're so good at like dictating what the shoe is going to perform in the resale market. Like, everyone's just such a pro like now. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally what this space has been for a long time, which is fine. I get it, you know, because people want to maybe. But the thing is, it's like, it's a way to judge a shoe. Literally, it's a way to judge a sneaker, and that just kind of gets fed off from everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you guys feel the same way. I feel a way in that way where like people dictate the look of a shoe by how much it's going for. Like, literally. It's like, all right, let me look at these prices. Oh, well, this shoe's ass. This shoe's a brick. And that's just that, like, I feel like for that slang of saying brick is like, the shoe's trash. It's like another word of calling a shoe trash. This is what people wanted, being able to get sneakers for retail, Nacho says. I agree, man. Listen, this shoe will be in my sneaker collection no matter what, dude. It is crazy, man, to see this, you know, the shoe's possibly going to sit here in the US, which is fine. You know, that is totally okay. Shatter backboards dropped like a month ago on Sneakers Mexico. Okay. Yeah, some people may not like shatter backboards. I personally love them. You know, it's a shatter backboard at the end of the day, man. You know, like, it is crazy where we're at in the sneaker space where like Jordan 1s don't perform as, you know, well as they did before, where like they'll sell out everywhere. You know, people use the word brick, don't actually like shoes, just want to resell the shoes, KJ says. I'm French and I confirm most J's are sitting most of the time here, Jeffrey says. Yeah, because like out there in the UK and the EU, you guys just have a little bit of different swag, right? Like, you guys have Air Maxes out there, you know, Asics, you know, New Balances and stuff like that. So, you know, other countries just, they have their own style and vibe. You know, Adidas is huge out there in the UK and the EU, you know, so it makes sense. I'll get on the sales if they low enough, Unknown says. Yeah, absolutely, man. I don't care. I need a pair of the shatter backboards, Marcel says. I got 2 pairs last month on the shock drop. There you go, Alex. They were going crazy for the starfishes. Absolutely. I personally seen boutique stores in the Columbia that have shatter backboards sitting, KJ says. What up, Raider Alex? What up, man? We wore Jordans before. We will always keep wearing Jordans after it all, Bo Dominican New York says. Yeah. Resellers drove up the retail price. They showed big companies it's okay to charge more. People will buy overpriced shoes. I mean, people will, you know, and then like the thing is, like, of course, like some people kind of look at the resale market. It's like, well, I could save a lot more money, you know, if I just waited, which is totally okay as well. Like, if you want the shoe, but if you want to save a little bit of money, but you still really want the shoe and you want to wait, then so be it, man. Whatever. It's weird how Nike or any places goes with the market, though. If a shoe goes under, they'll discount it right to market, Eddie says. You know, with the thing is, like, if Jordan Brand were to not or take a break off dropping Jordan 1 highs, dude, people would be pissed. I bet you that. People would be pissed. People would be pissed if they stopped making Jordan 1 highs. They'd be like, what happened to the Jordan 1 highs? I'm pretty sure there would be a lot of people really, really pissed that if Nike spammed like Jordan 8s and Jordan 6s every single year instead of Jordan 1 highs. People are going to get sick of that. We don't want this. Can't satisfy everybody. Can't satisfy everybody, man. Can't satisfy everybody. Jordan 1 are literally a Jordan staple, man. It really is. Like, you're not gonna not see Jordan 1 highs. You feel me? You're just not. You're gonna see Jordan 1 highs everywhere, no matter what. They've been oversaturating Jordan 1 highs for a long time, if you think about it. It's just the hype around Jordan 1 highs were just there during the time it was. But like the way we were looking at it, it's like, well, that they didn't make enough pairs. I think they did. It's just the hype was just there during its time. When the Jordan toes dropped, I caught for $120 on Jdsports. Ariel says, there you go. How'd you do that? When the black toes dropped, you caught for $120? How? On Jdsports? What'd you use? Like a double coupon? Jumpman trainers replacing ones? Jumpman trainers. You talking about Jumpman jacks? Travis fragment lows will be circus next month. It will, because people see the resale value to them. That's it. And then like people are gonna be like gassing up black hats, right? Black hats, people. I mean, me personally, black hats are cool, but like it's nothing to be like going crazy about. Like if you're gonna like, for me, people criticize Raffles, it's a black and orange and white shoe, okay? But you're just gonna gas up an all black Jordan 4, you know, on Black Friday for this black hat Jordan 4. Like, come on, bruh. All right, come on, bruh. I copped them for $120 on JD. They had a promo glitch for 30% off. Nam says, like even the new black hats are dropping this year. I feel like it's the same material that you see on Undefeateds. Like for some reason, the last drop of the black hats look way different than what they're dropping this year. Which, you know, there's not much of a difference in all black Jordan 4 or whatever, but the material definitely looks different on them. So. I mean, I want a pair. Hey, don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. I want a pair, but it's not like for me, I don't think black hats are top 10. But I want a pair because it's all black Jordan 4, you know. People like what they like. Yeah, facts, bro. Everything is goes in cycles, though. I'm sure I will be back in the game in 10 years, and everyone is going to be upset of not copping today, Shane says. It'd always be like that, but the thing is that, like, when it comes to, like, Jordans, right? It's like some people tend to regret not grabbing them on when they did release. You feel me? And then, you know, some sneakerheads like myself be like, you know what? I'm at a time in my life, I just know this shoe is probably going to drop again in the next like 5-6 years. Too many gray names upgraded with the memberships and join the Discord. Facts, man. Make sure you guys run it up. Make sure you guys join the memberships, man. All right? Shout my boy Dougie in the freaking building, man. Make sure you guys run it up. Hit that like button if you guys don't mind. Let's run it up to 300 freaking likes. That's why I ask you guys every single year, what do you guys think is going to be trending next year? What do you think is the new trend? Like we were completely wrong last time. All of us were. Because this year, literally, the trend is not, it wasn't even sneakers. The trend this year was not sneakers. Like, the trend this year was not sneakers. The trend this year was Labubus and Pokemon cards and trading cards. That's literally what the trend was, chat. We were far off. We were super far off. Yes, 10 tanked yesterday. Asics and Labubus, Jojo Dancer says. I want 11 Concords who will be back, Johnny says. Love the Still 10s tanked. Now I can get me a pair for a decent price. Jordan 40 sold out again, Hobby says. Where are those 40s dropping, man? Where are you guys seeing those Jordan 40s dropping? But anyways, I wanted to share this with you guys. I saw this again the other day. Thought I would share it with you guys and get your thoughts and opinions about you know, shattered backboards and stuff like that. Obviously with everything that's, you know, kind of trending this year and what's going to be trending next year, who freaking knows, man. I just hope that like this year, the way they've been dropping sneakers is the same rolling over to 2026. Because like I said, this year has been great. It has been amazing. It does help whenever you obviously hit on the shoes that you really want to. Like, it honestly does help. It really does. Because all the shoes that I wanted this year, I've hit. It's either that I hit or I had to. The only one that I paid resale for was Brick by Bricks. But other than that, like, all the stuff that I wanted this year, I've gotten for retail. So, next trend is people not worrying about what others are doing, Toof says. Like yourself? Toof? Are you talking for yourself? Fives won't be trending next year. Assad says fives won't be trending. I don't even think fives are even trending, bro. Fives weren't even it's not even a trender. Are you talking about like on the market, or like fives were not trending? The reason why the fives were hot this year, because first thing is foremost is because it's the anniversary for the fives. But like other than that, like fives have been around for a long time. It's not just me, promise, but the real trend is running shoes, Tony says. Tooth gonna stop telling people to wear the shoes. Joe, what up, man? Good morning. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you, I'm tired of my fives. Look at this. Look at this, chat. Told y'all. This is so sick, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I feel like a kid again. Like, now that I got back into WWE, this is my recent pickup. Dude, this is sick. So this is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. This is like the I don't remember when they decided to change this. I must have not been watching wrestling when they decided to change the title. But just got this one in the mail yesterday. So my box was open. Like, my box was open. When the UPS guy came by and he dropped the box, the top of the box was open. So I was like, bro, what is going on, man? So yeah, I'm gonna get the spinner belt. I think I'm gonna get the spinner belt. What's it called? At WrestleMania. I'm still trying to find a nice little display case for all my small stuff that I've been buying. So the belt, the big gold Ric Flair belt, is fire, man. Now, this is sick, bro. This is definitely sick. So I don't know what year they decided to change it, but because the new one is still nice. Don't get me wrong, but like, I just remember like when Rey Mysterio won this, you know, when he won his title, Undertaker, Batista, you know, a lot of different WWE superstars that won this. This shit was just, I don't know. The big gold is just nice, bro. Very, very nice. So, but anyways, but yeah, I decided to grab this, and then the box was open. I was like kind of worried. But I do want to put this in a nice little display case for sure, because I've been watching wrestling heavy now. So again, like I said, like my friend, one of my best friends that I grew up with, watching wrestling. We used to play like SmackDown versus Raw 2005, 2006 in his garage every single day. And man's just he can't do WWE anymore. He said he's too grown for it. I was like, come on, bro. Like, me getting back into it, it's just, man, it's kind of crazy, man. But I mean, I've been enjoying it. So my kids love it. My kids were really, really excited to see this belt. Like, Rose was excited to carry the belt around, and she was really happy that we got that one. So, but yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. My kids were really, really loving that belt. You know, I pocket watch how much you drop on that belt. It was like, what? I think it was like a $600 belt. $600 belt. It's crazy because like that belt was $600, but the Travis belt that I have was $1,200. Like, that's crazy. Insane. Like, the hardcore champion Travis belt that I got, like, that was $1,200. That was $1,200. Please wear that belt out to dinner, Tooth says. You already worry about that, what others doing, Vince says. Still need the Travis hardcore belt. Yeah, $1,200 for that Travis belt. Yeah. You know wrestling is fake, Raph. Why would you buy that belt? What are you going to do with those? KJK5 says. Hey, man, listen, dude, I'm happy with my purchase, bro. That's like you guys having 300 pairs of sneakers. What are you going to do with all that? A lot of people are getting back in wrestling, WWE. I might end up watching it again with my son. Yeah, my kids love it, bro. My kids love it. My kids love it, bro. My kids love it. My kids love watching it. They know it's fake. They know it's like all entertainment and stuff like that. But like, I've been enjoying it. Like, I don't know. It's nice to see that like my kids are like, you know, they're kind of like into watching wrestling now, and it's like interesting to see because that's how I was when I was a kid, you know. Wear them. Yeah, but most of you guys have like 200 pairs of sneakers. They're all DS. Why are you guys judging me? I love Jordan 1 black toes, color blocking. That's how backboards been. I would wear those sneakers, just showing says. I walk around my house with my belt, Casanova Kane says. Yeah, I still watch grown men fighting in underwear, no memes. Oh gosh, that is so crazy. Wait, fair point, Tooth. It's not 2026, Vince, so I got time. Mind your business, Tooth says. Raff's the undisputed heavyweight champs of the world. That's why he got the belt. That's like buying a replica. I don't know, because you watch football. Straight to Toe says, man, listen, we just love what we love, man. It's all good. Like, I understand a lot of you guys, you know, have a lot to say about it, especially Tooth. Like, Tooth's the last person to say some bullshit, bro. The last person to say some bullshit. Raph, who is your favorite wrestler of all time? Batista. Like, I was always like growing up, Batista. Obviously Rey Mysterio was one of my favorites. Who else? Undertaker, you know, growing up was just one of my favorites. But like, I don't know, Batista was always my favorite, bro. So you can show on general chat my nephew's belt. Get a glass case like that. Yo, ask your nephew where he gets his glass case at, because I don't know where to. I mean, I could find it on like what's it called? I could probably find it on Amazon. So buy a UFC belt instead. He says had a university belt for a few years. Might have to cop the spinner belt at some point. I mean, it is John Cena's last year, you know. But you don't think $1,800 a belt for a fake sport is kind of a waste, J Million says. I get that you love it, but you don't think $1,800 on a belt for a fake. You know, J Million, you know how much money that we, as a whole, that we spend on money for like dumb stuff, bro? Listen, I went gambling the other day and I lost $100. Notice how Raffy, how about this, too? You know what? How about I go Hawks? I got you, Tooth. You know what? Actually, no, I'll save on a better day. Listen. Tooth, listen. It's going to be worth it. It's either going to be worth it for you or for myself. Because at the end of the day, listen, you tell me I'm throwing away $600 on a WWE belt. But like I said, you bet that the Seattle Seahawks, I'm still mind blown off that you made that bet. $800 that the Seattle Seahawks has a better record than the Washington Commanders. I'm still mind blown that whoever would make that bet, bro. Listen, it's delayed until early 2026. Hold on, let me see. Okay, Z Sneakerhead posted. Hold on, I want to see this real quick. I want to see what he has to say about it. Wait, where did he say that at? Oh, that was 11 hours ago. It was retweeted. Mike Garcia, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Appreciate that. Mike, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Appreciate that. Here you go. There you guys go. Currently expecting Off-White Off-White Air Force 1. Or is that Air Jordan 1 or Air Jordan 1 to be delayed early 2026? Not outright canceled. We'll have more concrete information in the coming days. So it's not canceled, bro. It just got moved. I never want to be the one to say something isn't happening or canceled, because there's always the chance it could be uncanceled. This is the reality of big shoes, so I don't want to say something that could end up being incorrect. No shade to anyone, just relaying what I know. So I guess it's getting moved. Chat. Early 2026. So there you guys go to the ones that that wanted kind of like more of the concrete answer, right? So I think no. He's saying the Air Jordan 1 High, off-white, not the Air Force One. The Air Force One, I guess, I don't know if that was even scheduled for this year for the off-white Air Force Ones. I think maybe October or November, but I guess this is some concrete news for some people that were asking about the off-white stuff. So Brandon's actually reliable, is an actual reliable information, unlike those who post fake consistently, like Z, Tony says. Hey man, listen, that they obviously are like close buddies. Like obviously Brandon and Z are close buddies. So I don't know. They don't know for sure it was disappeared. Brandon guy don't like me though. This Brandon guy, he don't like me. Back then, like when I first started YouTube, like I didn't know how Discord worked, and I guess like people were taking like his information in his Discord group and then posting it in our Discord group, and he called me out on Twitter saying that I was like taking all his shit. And they were crying about it, and I was like, well, listen, I didn't know how Discord works, bro. Sorry. I didn't know how Discord. I think this was back in like 2021. Like he went on a tangent, like calling me out on Twitter, saying that like, oh, this guy is taking all my information on my Discord group and then posting on his Discord group. But little did I know that I didn't even know how Discord worked. So I didn't know people had like during that time, during COVID, I didn't know people had like cook groups where like people pay to like get monitors and stuff like that. I didn't know that. So people like, I'm like, where's all my admins getting all this information from? This is great info. Like, fuck, post it. But now I know it works. So anyways, doesn't he know, doesn't he know you created Discord? Yeah. I don't know. Like during that time, like even like now, I mean, obviously people are pretty, what's it called? People are pretty sensitive when it comes to like information like that too. Like I know Keith Adams the same way. Like they're pretty sensitive with all their cook groups and stuff like that. Like I've talked to Eldon. Like, you know, obviously I keep it, you know, pretty respectful when it comes to people's info. You feel me? Like, you know, showing things where like those are for paid members, and I totally get it. It's like, okay, yeah, no, you're good. I won't show it. Feel me? I'll keep it respectful. You know, but that's why it's like people pay for these monitors and all that stuff, like stock numbers, Shopify monitors and all that stuff. People pay for that stuff. That's why that's what it's considered as like a quote unquote cook group. So I get it. We used to have monitors in our Discord group, but it's like since sneakers were kind of slowing down and it's a lot easier to buy sneakers and like in the last couple years, like I don't think it was really necessarily, unless like you do pull like Pokemon cards, I guess, and you get like the latest like new stuff and then you could like flip it. You feel me? But other than that, like I feel like sneakers are pretty easy to get nowadays. Sensitive, no, I wouldn't necessarily say that. You know, I've obviously grown to know that like people, you know, pay for their subscriptions and stuff like that, and they want to make it fair for their members, and I totally understand that. So, keep Off-White Air Force Air Jordan 1 Alaska and cancel Travis Scott B Jordans, bro. Listen, the Travis Scott Jumpman Jacks are still gonna happen. They do this every single year. Okay. Off-White Jordan 1 Alaskas, man, if they end up getting moved, they end up getting moved. Like, I don't necessarily think it's going to be a big deal. Like, really. So, when did he post this? So, this was this morning. So, he reposted this. Hold on, let me see. And I want to make it clear, nothing against these guys, you know. It's all good. It's all love. Feel me? Ain't no biggie. All right, here we go. Off-White Air Jordan 1 has been delayed to early 2026. There you go. Man, even if chat, even if the fact that if this drops in the early 2026, Like this drop, even in the beginning of the year, if they drop in the beginning of the year, like a February drop, oh boy, man. You know what I mean? Like, holy smokes. Yo, Raph, is there any update I can donate or send a super chat? Is there an update I can't donate or send a super chat? Maybe it's your phone, because there was, I think people donated this morning, right? Yeah, we had James donate this morning. Mike Garcia donated some memberships this morning. James donated $2 this morning. It worked for him, unless the donation thing is broken this morning. Because it has me. I could donate too. Thought y'all don't like highs. Jojo Dancer says, I know. What happened to all the ones that said Jordan 1s are dead, huh? That's what I'm saying. Jordan 1s are dead, Raph. Jordan 1s are dead. Jordan 1s are dead. Jordan 1s are dead. All right. Ain't into the rush of this one. Oh, hold on. Let me check this one real quick. Sneakers posted. Who posted? Oh, where is it? Chat. I think I got something. This is the someone sent this to me this morning. T-Dot for the re-up. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Black Shinobi says for the 10, I'll donate for both of us. Oh, see that look. See, it does work. Shout out my boy Black Shinobi for the 10 and T-Dot for the re-up. Appreciate that. I can't do math right now to add all this up. Someone sent this to me this morning.
Black Shinobi 636 donated $10.
Like some of the smaller sizes.
Donate for both
of us. There was some smaller sizes on that stock numbers that I saw yesterday. What was it? 23,000 or something like that? So I think it went to like, well, originally it went up to like, it was like 13,000, and now it's, I can't do the math here. But shout out my boy Black Shinobi. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. I appreciate that. Was it roughly like 30,000? I think Rob the Beard said 25. Because I know he sent me like what the numbers could possibly be. But I think it was roughly like 25, 26 or something like that. I don't know if this is going to change. But the thing is, the stock numbers that I saw, they had sizes below 8. So there's still a 7.5. I'm pretty sure there's a size 7 on there. They always drop like size 7s or anything that's below that. But like even this, dude, size 8, 1,300 pairs. The heck? Like if you wear a size like what? If it's like around 2,000s, I feel like that's pretty healthy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we'll probably have like the accurate answers. Shout out to Soul Retriever once again, and they'll probably have the more accurate ones on Saturday. Ryan Jacobs, what up, man? Yo, this morning I received a notification that Kobe Vault update on Sneakers app. This morning you received the notification on the Kobe Vault updated on Sneakers app from who? Jeremy Woo, what up, man? What's good, dude? Yeah, you don't have to spam, bro. You don't have to really spam, man. You're good. You don't have to spam. Size 215, I'm cooked. 205, I know. And you got to think about this, too. It's a 10-minute raffle, too. It's a 10-minute draw. It's a 10-minute draw. Any information on the Blue Tint Air Max 95s dropping? No, I do not. I do not. Total is 22,740 on the Nike Sneakers app. Yeah, what do you mean, like an update? What do you mean about an update on the Sneakers app for the Vault? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Just curiosity. I know, dude. Have you guys been seeing the polls on Sneakers app? It says, which notification do you usually tap? It says drop alerts, restocks, events, or reminders. 74,000 people voted on this. Holy smokes, dude. Do I know anything about the Adidas jellyfishes? I think they're supposed to come out this month. This list is not complete. Alien says, anybody in the chat get bad quality control on 334s? He says, yeah, someone just sent it to me, just like a rough estimate of what is expected. So shout out my boy Sneaker Ambition for the $10 donation, man. I appreciate that.
Sneaker Ambitions donated $10. Just got a new job that's better than my current job and I'm just so excited. I'm glad to be a part of the collection family as I continue my journey through the next steps of my life.
Shout out my boy Sneaker Ambition for the 10. Just got a new job that's better than my current job, and I'm just so excited. I'm glad to be a part of the collection family as I continue my journey through the next step of my life. Sneaker Ambition, congratulations on your new job, by the way. I'm glad that you're excited about your new job. I'm glad you're making more money. You feel me? Shout out my boy Sneaker Ambition for the $10 donation. And man, listen, if you're gone for a little bit, that's totally fine, man. Like, I totally understand that you're gonna be MIA a little bit since you got to do all your training and all that stuff, man. But I'm really happy that you're happy, bro. For real, for real. Thank you so much for that $10 donation, Sneaker Ambition. Thank you so much for sharing with us. So, Nigel's are fire, but I got to pass. I went to our deal in the shoes this month and went back for a few. There you go. That's fine. Listen. Someone said the jellyfish's retail pairs don't come in that big box. Is that true? I am not sure. I know the shoe in general is $300 for the jellyfishes, which is holy golly. Jellyfishes are pretty expensive for how much they're going for. But if anybody wants them, I mean, I'm sure there's been a lot of people asking about them for sure. I'll definitely still be ghost watching as always. Now, I appreciate that, Sneaker Ambition. There's a couple people that's been like MIA here on this channel just because, people got new jobs, new schedules and stuff like that. There's like a lot of familiar faces that I used to see every single day in here that I don't see anymore. I really don't see anymore. Like, we haven't seen Keen in a while. We haven't seen... who do we haven't seen in a while? We haven't seen Jay's mom in a while. Like, you haven't seen her in a minute. Like, people just disappear out of nowhere, but they, people just like live their own life. You got new, people got 9 to 5s and people got lives. So I totally get it. So, Jordan 17 Lows AI coming out soon. First colorway, one of 4 beach releases in October. Let's go. Base Maryland says, I see a lot of you guys every single day, man. New girlfriends, right? There you go. New boyfriends or something like that. Now, I see a lot of you guys every single day, man. Love to see it, man. If you've been here since day one, dude, I really do appreciate you guys. Especially anybody that's new here. If you are here for the longevity, man, we appreciate you guys, man. We want everyone to be a part of the family, be a part of the channel and stuff like that. And it's nice to see, man. You think the Nigel 1 lows could be straight up trade for bricks? No. You think the Nigel 1s could be a straight up trade for the brick by bricks? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Most likely not. Like, the Nigels are probably not going to go for more than like 300 plus, I think. I think it's going to be under $300 in some sizes. Brick by bricks are going to stay up there for a while. I think brick by bricks are what, chat? Like it's like a $700-800 shoe, right? Brick by bricks, depending on the size. I think in my size it's like 5, but I know some sizes are like going for like $600-700. Like, it's insane how much prices are up there for that shoe. Family can be together all the time. Morning fam, undefeated final boss today. Got out for delivery notification. Mike says, there we go. Did the Travises get pushed back? Travises did not get pushed back. They're still set to drop in September. So this is my first week getting Wednesday off. So now I only work 4 days a week. This is life. I'll be here all stream on the Wednesday. Finally, Shane says, there you go. I've been ghost watching every day and but you skip my comments. Blue, I see you sometimes, man. You got to realize that some people will comment and they'll give up because they don't think I read their comments, but like, I'll read it, but it's just like a delay on my end. So you'd have to understand that as well. So the brick's still DS. Finn says Buffalo Wings and Buffalo Wings. Pixel says, are those dropping, Raph? The off-white. So if anybody just now tapping in, there's new updates of the off-white Jordan 1 highs. Okay, Z Sneaker had posted that the Jordan 1 highs, this was sourced by Brandon, that the Jordan 1 highs are releasing and delayed until early of 2026. Okay, so obviously not till next year. Like I said, going back to this is no surprise, right? We've seen this. It doesn't even have to be a hype drop, right? Like something like this, especially like this happens to GRs all the time. You feel me? It happens to GRs. It happens all the time. So there should be no surprise, right? George, Rafi, new name is Skipper. Why do people get sensitive if their comments don't get read? It's all good. You know, I try to read a lot of people's comments, shout you guys every single day. So especially in the mornings, if you want, you know, a nice little shout out in the morning, you know, I got you guys in the morning, you know, I totally understand. So I try my best to read everybody's comments. Brian, what up, man? Good morning. What up, Raph? Kobe Dodger showed up with a big old crease bomber. Ryan says, yeah, I don't get mine until this weekend. So hopefully my pair comes crispy. What up, Frosty? What's good, dude? It's my Friday and I got 12 days off. Let's effing go. Too legit says, there you go, my friend. There you go. There you go. Love to see it, man. Love to freaking see it. There's another thing I wanted to bring up. Also, if anybody was asking about anything that's dropping today, nothing's dropping today as of what's scheduled. I know if anybody missed out on the 12s EA, I'm pretty sure if you want to check your Finish Line or Jdsports accounts, exclusive access, full-size run on those 12s are still available if anybody wants to purchase. Okay? If anybody wants to purchase them, they should still be available. Okay, they should still be available. I wanted to bring this up real quick, which is I haven't seen this. This is interesting, but Just Fresh Kicks posted this. It said the Nike Air Foamposite 1 cough drops return this week, but I didn't see anything about this shoe dropping this week. I don't know if anybody that's a huge Foamposite fan in here that knows any info about this shoe.
Carne asada donated $1.99. Y apreciate your...
Yeah, I couldn't have Siri say that out loud. But shouts to Assad for the 2. I appreciate you, Raph. Mike, Rafi, collab next. Thank you, Assad, for the $2 donation. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate that. Metallic Fives came in a huge shipping box. She looks like a Myron Jonathan says. I don't like the Nigels. One's French blue 12s. I don't know if it's just me. Yeah, man. Listen, you like what you like. You feel me? You like what you like, man. Respect the dono. I can't say that out loud, Daniel. I might get clipped, bro. Been riding with you and the fam since 2020. Mostly Ghost Watch. I appreciate that, dude. B-Rad. Thank you so much, my guy. Thank you. Hibbits has a raffle open for the foams, Vic says. Yeah, I was like wondering because like most of the foams have been dropping on the Nike sneakers app as of late, and I didn't hear about these ones. These ones are pretty nice. When you have this many people in the stream, how do you think it is possible to read every comment? We would just be sitting here listening to you read, and would be no distraction. SMH Rob the Beard says it's all good, man. Why is it in Spanish? I love it. The fact that it's in Spanish. Why not, man? Why not? You want me to try a different Siri? I could do a different Siri. Foot Locker dropping the foams on August 15th. That means this got to load up very, very soon, right? Since they're not loaded up on the Nike sneakers app. I'm surprised they're not. You know, I got a question for you guys because I know we have a lot of OGs in here. But do we have like any like Foamposite fans in here? Anybody? Anybody in here a huge fan of Foamposites? Anybody that has a Foamposite collection? Anybody in here? Because I'm pretty sure we have a good amount of people that love Foamposites. You know, like I said, I love Foamposites, but they just don't look good on my feet, chat. They just don't. Like, I love them. I really genuinely love Foamposites, and I've loved them for a long time, but, like, they just don't look good on my feet. I've already expressed my story, and I explained my story, how, like, I first saw Foamposites sit for the first time back in 2016, and I got the opportunity to finally try them on feet, and I'm like, I was so disappointed. What up, Amory? What up? Yes, me, Dominic, Jonathan. Yes, keep it Spanish, AC says. I like the Easy Color foams. Yeah, dude, like, even when there was a huge run, like, people don't understand how big Foamposites were back then. Like, Foamposites were huge back then. Even before my time when I first started collecting sneakers, right? Like, early 2000s, not early 2000s, but, like, around 2012, 13, the time when I started buying shoes, and Foamposites were really popular, and people were telling me that, yo, Foamposites been around for years, Rav, and I was like, I didn't even know that, and I've always liked the look of them. They just don't look good on me, you know. There's nothing wrong with Foamposites at all. They just don't look good on my foot. They look good on other people, just not on me. Like, dude, they just look like a bulky sneaker on my foot, which during that time I loved bulky shoes, but I don't know, for some reason, looking at a bird's eye view on them, I'm just like, dude, they don't look good on me. So for me, like, I would say that, like, I would say go true to size. Like I tried the foam posits again. I was like, you know what? True to size ain't too bad. So you think they don't, but they probably do. We are on our own worst critic. Bert says, yeah. I put them on my feet and they look like boats. On the other people, they look so fine. That's what I'm saying, the genie, right? They look better on other people. Like they look really good on other people, but just not myself. Got rid of some old ones, but still like the 5 pairs of foams. Yeah, I mean, foam posits are pretty expensive. Obviously, they're like around, what, $235 to $240. So prices have always been extremely high on the retail prices for foam posits. So, I mean, it hasn't really, surprised me that they are making it limited. Because I remember when they were really dropping foam posits almost every single month, and they would sell out on sneakers every single time. And they still do. Right? Like some drops, you could probably find them here and there. Maybe in boutique stores here and there will probably have them. But other than that, on sneakers app, they would sell out. There was some foam posits this year that kind of sat, but they're just expensive. So I never owned a pair. Yeah, I would suggest before you buy a foam posit, go see them in person. Go see them in person. So because the first time that I tried it was on the penny pack. It was the penny foam posit pack. Like that was my first one that I've ever tried because they were sitting at Foot Locker. I was at Jdsports working, and then like the Foot Locker employee who was off work and came by to my store, and he was like, "Yo, we have foam posits sitting because I know you've been wanting foam posits." I was like, "Oh no, really?" He's like, "Yeah, we have your size. You go try it on if you want to." And it was that penny pack. So I ran over there after my shift was over, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was admiring it for a while. I was like, holy smokes, they got foam posits sitting. This is crazy. Mind you, this was like 2016, I think. And finally tried them on, and I was so disappointed. I was like, man, they don't look good on me. They don't really make a lot of them because they are difficult to meet the molding. However, they do hold up. Even though I paid $250 for the Silver Surfers, I got a lot, bro. My favorite during the time I was collecting and like foam posits were like really really high. My favorite was obviously like the Weathermans, like the Chromes when they came out, the Dornbecker foam posits. Those were really really hot. Supreme. Those were crazy, but I just wouldn't probably wear them because of how crazy the graphics were on them. But there were some really cool ones that dropped back then. Besides, like, the basic colors, like, the red, the royal, the eggplant colorway. You feel me? So, like, but other than that, like, man, new model mold shapes on the foams, so they are true to size now. Yeah, for sure. Because I recently tried one at a Foot Locker. They had the royal ones sitting. So I decided to try them on. I think I was with the homie Tanania, and I was with my wife and my kids. And I told the wife, I was like, remember that I used to love foam posits? She's like, yeah, they still look good. And like, I was like, man, they just don't look good on my feet. Those are all ugly, Problem says. All those Nigel lows overhyped? Are these Nigel lows overhyped? I don't really think there was like a lot of hype around the Nigels, to be completely honest with you, man. Like, which is fine. I feel like there's still a good amount of people that want them, and there's obviously a lot of people that are okay to pass on them, So I don't know. Foams are popping back in the days, but I'm good on them too. Legit says foams are fire, but they're heavy on feet. Absolutely, they're a heavy shoe. What is the JDEA for? It was for the 12 C trunk. It was for the French Blue 12s. If you want to check if you got EA, you're more than welcome to check. Exclusive access already went live at 9 a.m. Eastern time. And if anybody's new to exclusive access on Jdsports and Finish Line, I do want to put that out there. Every time they do exclusive access, what's it called? It's always on Wednesdays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays, normally at 9 a.m. Eastern time, 6 a.m. PST. So if anybody's new to the whole EA stuff, just know that is the times for that shoe or for any exclusive access on Jdsports and Finish Line. If you see anything that's scheduled, like I would say like that for some reason, I don't know why the app doesn't show it, but like if you log in, not even log in on desktop, if you look on desktop on like any shoes that you're interested in, for instance, like Shatter backboards that are coming up, if it has a symbol, like a exclusive access symbol on the left side of the picture of the shoe, that means EA is going to go down and most likely is on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Okay, Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 9 a.m. Eastern time, 6 a.m. West Coast time. Central Chicago time, that's That's what? 10 o'clock? I think. No, that's 8 o'clock. Sorry. Central Chicago time. That's 8 o'clock. So, just to anybody that's kind of new to Jdsports and Finish Line exclusive access. And if anybody has any questions with regards to any sneaker releases, I'll try my best to answer the questions. Obviously the chat will as well. So just don't feel ashamed to like ask the questions about sneakers, because that's what we're here for, to answer your guys' questions. I do want to bring this up as well. The next thing on the list that I wanted to bring up, the Air Jordan 4 Laker colorway. I'm not gonna hold y'all. These are low-key growing on me. All right. I want to see official images. Is there any restocks today, Raph? Not that I know of. Nothing's really scheduled to restock today. I think the next drop, if I were to guess any restocks, I posted this video yesterday, which thank you guys so much for tapping in on that video, is the Kobe Vault. That's the only thing that I could think of that could possibly happen this month when it comes to anybody that's interested in any restocks, like Jordan restocks, maybe the Jordan 10s later down the road, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. But if we're going to talk about restocks, I think the next restock is going to probably be a Kobe restock. So, but anyways, going back to this shoe is low-key growing on me. I don't think this is the official look to them. But these are dropping next year, February 2026. Obviously, during All-Star Weekend, you're probably going to see these for sure. But that's a dope colorway. Yeah, it's a dope colorway. If anybody in here is a Laker fan, can't believe I copped the 10.5 on Nigel's on StockX for $195. Now they're selling at $280, $300, even when he says. More fours. You know what? Listen, chat. The thing is, these are not the only fours that are dropping. You still have those all red Toro Bravo fours dropping next year too. You guys think that they're gonna slow down on fours? Let me ask you guys a honest question, and please answer this on your honest ability. Okay, I mean that doesn't make any sense. Just keep it honest. Are you guys tired? Are you guys getting tired of fours? Are you guys getting tired of fours? Genuine question. Just you know what I mean? Are you guys getting tired of it? No, they just sped up the fours more. Thanks for sending that straight. Yes. No, I personally don't think, like me personally, chat, I don't think, I'm not tired of it. I'm not. I am not tired of it at all. I haven't even worn mine reimagined 4s yet from release date. Well, that's a choice though. Like, I get it. Like when people are like, well, I haven't even worn my pair from the reimagined or my military blues, like, well then, I mean, no one's telling you what not to wear and what to wear every single day. Like, it's a choice. You feel me? Like, that's why you got to realize sneakers are never gonna stop dropping. They're always gonna be something new, always, all the time. You know what I mean? So like, for me, am I tired of Jordan 4s? No. Am I tired of Jordan 1s? No. Am I tired of the Jordan 3s? No. Am I tired of all the Jordan stuff that are... No, dude. Absolutely freaking not. I'm not tired of it. I'm not tired of it. I'm not tired of it all. Jdsports is having EA on Sylvester's? No, Big Tone. I wish. No, it was for the 12s. For the 12s. It's for the 12s. It goes in a cycle. Jordans and Nike sneakers, everything just drops every single month. For me, Jordan 4s, as long as like if it's like like for me, this is what the thing is. You know what's gonna happen? How people are like, why are they keep spamming the Nike Air in the back? And I'm tired of the like. That's whenever we know that you were getting real greedy, and like you got to make this shit make sense, bro. Like some people, I've seen it here and there where like people are tired of the Nike Air in the back. How are you not? How are you tired of the Nike Air logo in the back of a Jordan 4? Like what do you want? You want the Jumpman? I seen a couple comments of that. They're like, Raph, they're putting the Nike Air on too many of the Jordan 4s. Bro, that is probably the craziest comment I've ever heard. How are you tired of the Nike Air behind a Jordan 4? Memphis, what up, man? Good morning. Dude, people would be pissed if they went back to the Jumpman. The Nike Air is the best look on a Jordan 4 and a Jordan 3. It maybe is a rage bait, man. Holy golly. But I'm like, man, this is what people wanted. Like these Jumpman. Oh, it has the Jumpman logo in the back, Raffy. I don't want it. Dude, don't be surprised. Listen, don't be surprised if you get a Jumpman on the freaking on the Toro Bravo 4s. All right. The Nike Air just looks way better. I'm tired of the 4s. Anything looking forward to the Cavestone 4s. You know what? I saw a picture, Benji, that I saw a picture of the Cavestone 4s with light white laces. The white laces looking good, bro, on the Cavestones. They put the Jumpman on the back for years. So how are you tired? That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. They've been doing the Jumpman for a long time. They switched over because everyone was like saying, oh, well, all the OGs only go with Nike Air. But like they've been placing Nike Air on the Jordan 4s for the last like 5-6 years, you know? So I think they know that people like the Nike Air in the back. So why not just keep doing it, you know? What's the most underrated 4? Like of all time? What up, Dodger Blue? How you doing, man? I'm salty. I have to pay myself a COVID Dodger. Oh, what? The Jumpman on the back of the Jordan 1 to 6 makes them look like the Team Jordans. I don't wear them without the Nike Air, J Million says. We call them a bunch of Ramis, too, says. Nike Air on the bottom booty is one of the best features on the 3s and the 6s. The worst is when they have the jump symbol Air under it. J Million says, I wish my black canvas had. Dude, it's on my mom's old keys. But I remember when Jordan Brand used to have like the orange and clear translucent keychains on the Jordan retros. You guys remember that? Especially on I think it was only on the Jordan 4s, I think. No, Jordan 4s and 3s. Man, I miss when they did that. Nike really went cheap on us. They really did. Like, those keychains were goated. They're going to have nothing on the back sooner or later, Lucas says. I think, well, for me, I feel like what? Does Amo Munir have? No, they don't. Or they have the logo on the back tab? I don't think they do. I'm trying to think. They should start doing that with the collabs. That would have been sick if we saw the undefeated on the back tab of the freaking Jordan 4. That would have been sick. Raise the price and went cheap, Eddie says. Yeah, I remember those, Funk Mod says. Most underrated is military blue 4s. I don't know what's the most underrated Jordan, man. Jordan 4? Like, if you're talking about this year, I feel like some people, if they would say, like, what's the most underrated Jordan 4 this year, it'd probably be, like, Rare Airs or the Cavestones. Probably those two. I never used to do anything with the Nike Air tags, so I kind of don't care that they're smaller. Not gonna hang that anywhere else, but the metal Jumpman keychain, those were kind of cool. Dodger Blue says. I have an OG tag. I use that as the Christmas ornament. Mike says. So people just listen to others YouTubers and just what they say. I mean, sometimes, especially when it comes to the resale prices. What up, G Face? What up, dude? Like, it's people are just influenced of what other people would say. They either disagree or they agree with them. You feel me? Like, I just don't know. Like, that's the thing. Like, someone could sit here and like babysit all the prices for the Jordan 4s, the Jordan What else? The Jordan 4s, the Jordan 1 lows, Nigels. That's literally what people do. That's what people are literally doing. Just babysitting the prices on StockX, which, you know, determines whether or not they should pull the trigger on the shoe, or they just determine, oh, is this shoe nice or not? Because look at the resale prices. These are this. Man, I don't know, man. I go on a tangent of just like saying some random stuff about that shit. I really do. Can we get a Legend Blue for 4? Ellis says, man, listen, that shit is overdue. If they want to bring something back, that is, let me tell y'all something. Best Jordan 4 leather is on the Columbias and the Oreo 4s, bruh. Have y'all heard of these ones? I'm pretty sure some of you guys did. Some of y'all probably still have them. 2015 Columbia 4s. Best leather on a Jordan 4. This and the Oreos. I brought this up multiple times in the past. Best Jordan 4. Funny how the community still use StockX openly, saying they pass fakes. G-Face says, I don't know. That's the thing. People still obviously use the platform to buy and stuff like that, even when the fact they openly said that they sold fakes. So I mean, that's why like people always ask me all the time. I get those messages like maybe time to time, maybe a couple times a week. Yo, Raph, should I buy from StockX or Go? I'd be like, listen, you buy at your own risk, okay? Because I haven't bought not one shoe off StockX or Go this year in 2025. I have not bought one shoe from GoDap or StockX, not once in this year. I still have my Oreos. Those are great materials. The thing is, the only thing that I would say about these Jordan 4s is that they're not very comfortable. You disagree? Ronald, what do you think? What's the best Jordan 4 material? This might be a hot take, but I think the best Jordan 1 high material-wise, and I said this before, material-wise is the anniversary Jordan 1 high laser ones. Best Jordan 1 high leather on a Jordan 1 high. It's got to be that shoe. That, Shattered Backboards are up there, and obviously the Bread 2015 year. Got to be one of the best leathers I've seen on a Jordan 1 high. Hey man, listen. eBay or GOAT. No 4s are comfortable. I mean, Shattered Backboards, the 2015 pair. So I have yet to receive a fake from StockX. I went from and Zara. Taupe Hazes. Taupe Hazes is not the best Jordan 4, bro. Wait, what are you talking about, Assad? I mean, Royal 1s were good too, Hash. I had the Columbia 4s and Oreo 4s. Very great leather. I sold both of them, though. I mean, yo, KJ, I don't blame you because those 4s were super uncomfortable. These 4s are not comfortable at all. The new comfortable, like, listen, the new 4s that are coming out, I guess they're pretty comfortable. What do you think about the Jordan 6 rings debate? Listen, I've had friends that had the Jordan 6 rings. Like, for me, like, I never really made fun of people wearing Team Jordans, Jordan 1 mids. I've worn Jordan 1 mids before. Like, the best Jordan 1 mid for me, like I've had in the past, was the New Love Jordan 1 mids. That was back in 2016, I think. And I genuinely love that shoe. It's a great shoe. They just re-retroed it. It's a little bit different, but it's quite similar to the original release the last time that they dropped it. But like, I don't know. Like, you know what's so funny is that, like, some people will make fun of people wearing the Team Jordans this time around. But like, bro, don't realize that this shoe right here was hot back in the day, man. And these were technically Team Jordan. I mean, Spazikes. I mean, would you consider that as a Team Jordan? Spazikes? This was hot. I don't care what anyone says. This was hot. This was considered as basically a Team Jordan. A Jordan future. These were hot when these first dropped. Futures. Jordan futures. These were hot. back then. I've always wanted a pair of these. The reflective pair. People were buying these out of the shelves. When I first started working at Champs, people were wearing these heavy. Spazikes are heat, bro. Just ask Synergy. Fusions, yeah. But the futures right here, the future Jordans, like obviously later, like when they oversaturated it, like they were on sale. Like you could get these for like 40, 50 bucks. But like when these first dropped, these were hot. Just like the same thing with like Adidas NMDs, right? NMDs were hot. They were flying out of the shelves, like the Prime Knit NMDs and all that stuff. Like they were flying out of the shelves like nothing, dude. Couldn't get down with the futures. They were popular though. Oh, absolutely. They were very popular. Very popular. Black Canvas 4, Black Cats. Definitely depends where you're from, LNM says. I had the reflective ones with the ice bottoms, King says. I like the Jordan 28s. People would talk big ish, Black Shinobi says. I mean, dude, there was a time, chat, where like Jordan 1 mids, people were buying all the Jordan 1 mids during COVID because they were selling for like 200 a pop. So, like, I wasn't the big fan of futures. No, 100%. Dude, you break your ankles with these, dude. There was no support. The only thing about the shoe is that it was comfortable. You know, but other than that, man, you played dude, there's no way you playing basketball. You breaking your own ankles. You play basketball in these futures, bro. Like these I don't even consider this as a basketball shoe. Heck no, dude. You be breaking your ankles with the little soft material that they have. Like what was that running shoe that people were going crazy for? Like that was pretty trendy. Not the Roche Run, the Hirachis. Anybody still wear Hirachis in here? Those Roche Run, no, Hirachis, bro. That was a little bit after. No, not a little bit after. It was maybe 2 years after the Roche Run hype kind of died down. But no, it was the Hirachis, bro. I love Hirachis. I used to wear them heavy. I had 3 pairs of them. I had the all red ones, had the all black ones, and the all white ones. Got to triple up in those Raff, Orlando says. Fact never ball in futures. Oh yeah, you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna be breaking your ankles heavy. I wear Hirachis. Bro, Hirachis are good. Hirachis are good. Comfortable. Nope, never did. But remember those sock shoes or whatever, like where your toes were wrapped around the flying, Dodger Blue says. Hirachis trainers coming back. Hirachis were fire. They're still nice. I had to go like a whole size up on Hirachis because they run small. They are mad comfortable, 100%. They were socks without outsoles, Dodger Blue says. The Jordan, dude, now... Bro, I gotta start wearing my old fits that I used to wear with Hirachis, man. Air Monarchs is still the best dad shoe in the market. You know what? I've never had a pair of the Air Monarchs. Never had a pair, bro. Those like the ultimate dad shoe. The ultimate. How about this? I guess I'll ask this question to you guys. Like, what is your most worn shoe? What is your most worn, or how about this? Yeah, your most worn shoe so far this year. Your most worn shoe in 2025. Your most worn shoe. Prestos, you know what, Jonathan? I had a couple Prestos. The off-white Prestos were pretty good too. I had that. And I had a couple other like random colorways on Prestos, but like I wasn't really crazy for the Prestos, to be completely honest. And plus I don't think Prestos came in half sizes. I don't think they came in half sizes. I think they did. Maybe they didn't. Black Hat 3s. What up, Tristan? What up, man? Romero 5s, Rookie of the Years, Black Hat 3s. I might low-key double back on Black Hat 3s, dude, to be completely honest with you. Black Hat 3s are still nice. And it's, dude, Black Hat, I still think Black Hat 3s are good. Like, even though that some people don't like them, I personally think they're still good. Street, like my dad's shoe, Sheldon says. Supreme Air Max 1s, Eddie says. Air Jordan 4 Reimagines. New Balances, Reimagined 4s. Yeezy Slippers and Black Hat 3s. Yeezy Size Reimagined 4s. Infrared 6s. Wow, Infrared 6s is your go-to sneaker right now? Wow. 97s. Dude, I think I saw some 95s. Chat, some Air Max 95, the red and white colorway. Boy, man, them shits are fire, bro. I don't know where I seen them at. Bro. Them Air Max 95s, man. Hold on. Let me show y'all real quick. Them shits, when I seen them. Here we go. Where is it? I don't think this is this one. Where did I see that at? Here we go. Air Max 95. Comment red. Come on, man. These are fire, bruh. People might say, Raph, you're tripping. But, man, these are clean. I don't know if these are like solar red or like what kind of red this is. But these are nice. These are nice. These are nice, man. I told you 95s have grown on me this year, man. Air Max 95s have grown on me heavy this year. Heavy. These are so clean, man. They've been coming out some heat, bro. Like, I've been telling y'all, like, Air Max 95, I was never really crazy on Air Max 95, but some of these colorways that they've been coming out in 2025, man, it means some. Hey, man, listen. Like, for me, like the Air Max 95s, the cactuses. I mean, those are alright, man. Like, I feel like they could have been done better with the colorway. But, man, you can't go wrong with, like, a red, white, gray, all white with some black hints on them, with some red hints. Man, these are fire. These are nice. If you would ask me, like, what my favorite Air Max 95s this year, this would be on top of the chart, bro. This and the neons, man. Like, but the thing is, like, they making it so limited. Like, the ones that, like, that I could probably easily get, which is those orange ones, which I don't really need. Like, I need like colorway like this because I know I'd wear these all the freaking time. Dude, these would probably be my dailies. Like, in a way, if you look at like the P6000s, the Air Max the P6000 running shoes, they kind of have that Air Max 95 vibe to it. If you guys never seen the P6000s that I work out in, like, they kind of give that. They kind of have that vibe to them with the P6000s with the Air Max 95s. Let me show y'all real quick. Just the side panels, not the entire shoe, but like the side panels have that same pattern to it. Like I said, two different shoes, but it just kind of gives me that vibe a little bit because these are my running shoes right now. Like I work out in these all the time, but they kind of give off like an Air Max 95 vibe. So. Hey, guy, chat, it's green too, by the way. It's green. 95s are tanks. I mean, listen, I don't care if they're tanks or not, man. Like, they look good. They look really, really good. I want these, man. These are supposed to drop next year, 2026. The neons are the best 95s. Yeah, I mean, yeah, people would absolutely say that. Even those pink ones that came out, but these ones are this might be a must right here, bro. These ones are nice. My undefeated 4s and Soul 3s delivered today after being stuck in the weather delay. And UPS Drip says, "Oh, I'm really hoping you beat the final boss, bro." Get some Vomeros, Raph must be nice. Says, yeah, I do need some new running shoes though, like to work out in. Like these B6000s, they're getting pretty cooked. If you don't like the way foam deposits look when you look down, you won't like them the way 95s. When you look down, trust me, J Million says. I don't know. These ones are a little bit different. Foam posits and Air Max 95s are two different shoes, though, J Million. Right? Like, they're two different shoes, though. Like, I don't know. I could see myself wearing Air Max 95s 100%. Like, I could see myself wearing them. Let's see. Pull up the neons. Yeah, you talking about the green ones, right? Yeah, we've seen them. It just sucks because they made that more of like what? They made it like Jdsports exclusive and stuff like that. Like, Like, I don't know why they didn't make it more available. And plus, they didn't even drop on sneakers either. Like the neon Air Max 95s. I told you I was going to scoop a pair if they dropped on sneakers app, but they never did. They only dropped them on Jdsports. And then there was like a lot of rumors. Let's see. But they were like, what's it called? They kept doing like the whole like overseas, like not overseas, but like the Jdsports exclusive and stuff like that. Like, and they made it super limited, especially like the orange 95s. Though they only dropped like 3,000 pairs of these. And I think the stock numbers for these Air Max 95s, I think these are going to be like 2,000 pairs, I think. Anybody got a pair of these that hit at your local skate shops? Supposedly, they're only dropping like 2,000 pairs of these. Let me check. Hold on. Let me double check. Hey, if you're new here, make sure you guys subscribe up to the channel, man. Let's get a couple new subscribers. Hitting that subscribe button if y'all don't mind, man. We're on the road to 81,000 subscribers. Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. So Air Max, bro, 4,100 pairs, bro. Never mind. 4,100 pairs of these Air Max 95s. 4,100. I might go for these. Has anybody heard about Zellerfield? Anybody? Anybody in here? Just asking for a friend. Anybody in here heard of Zellerfield? Or Zellerfeld? Anybody? Zellerfeld? Anybody? Zelllerfeld. Anybody? No? Isn't that the Air Max 1000s? These ones, right? Negative? Yes, I heard the products are comfy. Never. Zell. There you go. Yeah, they make... That's so crazy. Yes, there are people doing the Air Max 1000s drops. And is this what it's about right here? Is this like the technology of this one? Yeah, they're making the Air Max 1000s. These are the ones, right? They reached out to me yesterday. Why? How do they know my... JD printed sneakers. Yeah, they got literally they have it set. They're having an Air Max 1000. They sent me an Air Max 1000 my way. So I guess we'll have a detailed look of it. I just wanted to share it with you guys. Sorry, I got the message yesterday, and they're sending out they're sending out an Air Max 1000 my way. So we're gonna take a look at them here on the stream. So I thought I'd share it with you guys. I didn't really know exactly who they were. I've heard about them in a way, like maybe once or twice, but I wasn't 100% sure. But they have an Air Max. I don't know how the hell they got my address, because they sent me a tracking number and it's getting sent to Vegas. I don't know how the hell they got my address. But they're sending an Air Max 1000 on. They're sending it my way. I gotta ask. I'll be like, yo, could I just ask a quick question? How the hell you knew where I was? But yeah, I guess we'll have one on the way. I'll let you guys know. I mess with. I'm worried what the scuffs your toe. Sean Weatherspoon has a shoe with them. I don't know who want this, but I'll go for anyone. Finesse says, yeah, the shoe is like retailed at $180. Air Max 1000 Oats, available on the 19th, which is got one sent to him yesterday. Rami says, yeah, so they got one sending it over to me. So, who's sending it? It's Zeller Field. So need people to promote it. I mean, it looks comfortable. I mean, a ton of y'all were asking about this. We kind of talked about this. This 1000, the Air Max 1000s. I don't know. And he gets everything. He does. So Seth Fowler has a shoe with them. Seth Fowler has a shoe with them coming out. JC says, I know Seth had one of his shoes that he wanted to send me. I don't know if it was the same one. Let me go back, bro. So I told you, I tell you guys everything what happens up in here, bro. Hold on. Seth Fowler, I remember him asking me if I wanted a shoe sent to me. What was it? It is Seth. That's probably coming from Seth. Yeah, it's probably from Seth, because he asked me and he sent me like this Zellerfield shoe that he has. I think he has one coming out with them. And he reached out asking me my size and stuff like that and what color. And I think that's what it was. Okay. That's probably from what it was. Because I was like, how did he get, like, okay, so that makes sense. How did he get that? Because he asked me for my address. Seth asked me for my address, so I gave it to him. He wanted to send me one of his collaborated ones that he had. So there you go. We all figured it out as a group. Sorry. But yeah, they're sick. Yeah, so we'll have a review coming soon. Chat. All right, give you guys monitor. We'll use the foot cam. All right, utilize the foot cam. All right. Probably do an unboxing, all that fun stuff on Instagram and all that cool stuff. So are you sure they are Air Max 1000s? I mean, that's what the email said, and they reached out to me on DMs that they have a pair on my way. So it could be, if they're saying Air Max 1000s, I'm assuming it's this shoe right here. All right. So he's sending you green cargo pants. Assad says no, but like I said, I'll let you guys know. We'll have like a nice little unboxing here on the stream. Give you guys my thoughts and opinions, comfortability wise and all that fun stuff. So to wear them with the snow in the background, Rami says. Yeah, well, the thing is, I didn't know it was attached to Seth, so that probably makes a lot of more sense. They say, I've seen it in Germany in the Soul Box. They got them in display, so spongy. Make sure you wear his socks with them. I gave them your address. Moneyback says 3D print pants. I know. What's it called? They did a huge thing at Nike. Where like they did like the 3D printing on a shoe, and then you could win it for free. Raph, you have the Rejuvenates yet? I don't, White Tiger. I don't have a pair yet. I do want a pair because I heard the Rejuvenates are very, very comfortable. So just saying. Okay, a lot more sense, guys. Daniel says, yeah, better wear it with the yeah. How do you say his brand? Apothecary? Am I saying that right? Apothecary? Man, listen, I told you we need to get Seth in the stream already, bro. He said he was down, but like he takes a long time to get to his DMs. I should have DM'd him my phone number, dude. No, it says she was different than the Air Max 1000s. Yeah, I think they are two different things, but like I said, according to what they said, they're sending out the Air Max 1000s to us, so that's kind of cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, the slide's comfy, Steven says. They are super comfortable, the Turtle Chang says. Yeah, man, listen, I know a lot of you guys are interested, so I guess I'll put my honest review out there for y'all, huh? They're super comfortable. Apothecary? Is that how you say? Apothecary? Apothecary. First look, let's see. First look. Breaking news. Oh boy. All right, here we go. First look. What is up with the pink shoes this year in the big 2025? All right, here we go. Curious to hear your take of how opening on those Air Max 1000 feels on sneakers, on the ankles. Yeah, like if it ends up being the Air Maxes, I'll definitely let you guys know. I mean, we're gonna unbox it here on the stream, so we'll do a whole unboxing and all that fun stuff here. So, but here he goes. Here you guys go, chat. You ready? All right. The first look of an Air Jordan 12 Pearl Pink. All right, more pink 12s or pink shoes this year. All right, if you guys, hey, listen, all I gotta say, if you don't hit on the new Awake NYs, right? Hey man, listen, you got these too. Okay, if you can't hit on the Awakes, I got a consolation prize just for you. And here we go. Yeezy size $20 on Yeezys. Man, I'm literally over Yeezys, bro. Seriously, like the whole Yeezy $20 stuff is not even cool. I'm good. It's a big pass for me. Rather go. Chris said he'd rather go barefoot. Yeah, as long as I'd rather go barefooted is crazy, man. You know what? Listen. I'm glad that a lot of you guys have your own taste in sneakers, so we could sit here and kind of be like, oh, you know what, I like this. Have you seen this? Have you seen that? You know, I've been like, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I've been vibing with you guys pretty heavy these last couple days, these last couple weeks. We got a really huge, diverse group of people that in here that really have a different taste of sneakers. Anybody here like into like New Balances and Asics? Where's all my ASIC New Balance lovers in here, man? Y'all need to give me some shoes that I need to look at. First look of everything, you feel me? Like anybody in here, like a really true New Balance head. I know there's a couple. I know CD is. Deadly Venom's a huge New Balance head. I know Tony's a huge ASIC guy. Like, no, for real, like, the thing is, like, it's nice that we've been seeing a lot of different kind of shoes that we Jordans, Nikes, and all that fun stuff. I'll pass on the, like, the pink ones, that this is a little too much for me. New Balance 1000 Dragon Fruit. I messed with the New Balance I wanted to get into. ASICs haven't found a bear yet, Shane says. I kind of want to do a vlog today. Should I go visit Urban Necessities today? Be like, yo, what's the update with Urban Store? Because, like, literally, there's, like, nothing going on today for me except dropping my kids to school. I'm trying to think. I got to run. Maybe, I do have to run some errands today, though. Chat, what do you guys think? Because the thing is, I heard, you know what I heard, too? I heard that the Las Vegas store, Cool Kicks, is officially closed. I heard that. Go live at Urban. I wouldn't go live there. I'm more of a GR New Balance than Collabs, V says. New Balance and Hoka's, RPK says. Okay. New Balance and Hoka's. Hoka's, I heard they're really comfortable. Hit the strip. Why would I go to the strip by myself, bro? I'll take the red Rocket at 95s. Raph has more free time now during the day for adventure. I know, facts, dude, because normally I'm just with my my girls. Oh my gosh, here you guys go. A police discovers 30,000. What was it? $30,000 worth of stolen Labubu's collectibles taken from a warehouse. Man, this shit's getting out of hand, bro. This shit getting out of hand.
stolen Labubus. They served a search warrant at a home in Upland, found 14 boxes of the collectible figurines that were taken from a warehouse. They also found evidence that they were about to be resold. The items have been returned to their owners. One person.
Man, get this shit off my screen, bro. Get this out of my screen, bro. Yeah, apparently Cool Kicks Vegas is closing. Apparently. Man, get that out of my screen, bro. I thought it was sneakers, but that shit is stolen Labubus at a warehouse. People be hitting the legs on anything Chris says. Stolen, yeah. Yeah, stolen? Uh-huh. Maybe probably backdoored. That's probably what happened. That's probably what happened. They didn't get stolen, they got backdoored. What is a Labubu? They have Cool Kicks. Maybe I'll stop by, dude. Be a little alone. You know, did you guys know that they have an Eric Emanuel store out there in Vegas? I didn't know that. Well, go get myself $100 some shorts. Thousands of banks just sitting there, and you are stealing Labubus. That's so crazy. Ain't nobody want to steal a bank, bro. Hey, Rav, have you seen the Madden Air Max ones? I haven't. Backdoor and report stolen, V says. Right, exactly. Louis is the dumbest thing. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, man, like, at the end of the day, dude, people want to make their monies off, selling Labubus. That's totally up to them. You know what I mean? But the thing is, eventually, the whole Labubu thing stuff is going to die down. I don't think it's died down. I don't even know. I wouldn't know. Like, is anybody in here still going crazy on Labubus? People still going crazy on Labubus? Grab my daughter a new North Face backpack, and she has a Labubu clipped it already, Daniel says. Dude, I bet you the kids nowadays, too, don't want their kids bringing Labubus to school, because that's probably going to get jacked. If my kid put one of her Labubus on her backpack, she ain't coming home with it, probably. She like, it's gone. Yeah, probably because some kid jacked it. Well, Rav, my undefeated 4 is still haven't shipped yet. I'm crashing out. Bud says, never went crazy on Labubus. Didn't even start. Unknown says, grab my daughter a new North Face backpack. There you go. North Face backpack. I don't know what backpack that I used. What was that? What was those backpacks that we used to have back then? Jdsport. What's it called? Jdsport backpacks. Jdsport, I don't know. I think it's called. Little bag today, Raffs. No, I ain't gonna do that. Heck no, she sold it. Baby hustle. Hey man, listen, you do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Mine has a Lafufu for school and real ones at home. Jdsport backpack. Those are the bags that like, oh, I need that backpack. I had one in high school. Dude, it was torn apart though. She had Jdsport last year. Classic bags, Daniel says. Those bags are expensive now, I think, right? Does that be a lifetime warranty, Synergy says? Hey, man. What up, Tanene? What's good, bro? You ready for Saturday or what? Ready for the concert on Saturday, Tanene? Synergy, that makes sense? Yeah. Oh, lifetime warranty is crazy, Jdsport. All the kids now want the spray ground bags, Rob says. Well, the thing is, dude, like, I don't even think anybody, like I don't even think kids even wear backpacks nowadays now. They have the tote bags. My kid has a Lilo and Stitch bag, and then the other one has a Hello Kitty one. Yeah, well, that's your favorite song. Ever had a friend tag on Jdsports? Shop says had Jdsports with mad strings on it. Had a box cutter, but to put on for my face, Mike says. Bro, I gotta show y'all my my mom was going through some of the shoes in the closet in her house. Man, my mom still has some of my spikes that I had, like track spikes, and like she showed me my turfs. I'm gonna tell my mom to send that over to me. My turfs. Show you guys how cooked those are, bro. These high schoolers never take their bags off. Rob says. can turn the Jdsport backpack into a small lunch bag for flipping it inside out and stuffing into a small pouch. Notice how everyone is saying backpack, not book bag. Yeah, who says book bag, bro? You guys say backpack or book bag? Hey, can I get your backpack? Yo, yeah, hey, can I go get your book bag? Who the hell says book bag? Definitely seeing a lot of kids with spray ground. What is that? Spray ground backpacks? What is that? It's an actual site. This is like Bape. You know what? You know what Dora the Explorer says? She says backpack, backpack. She never said book bag, book bag. No, Dora said backpack, backpack. Man, imagine say book bag, book bag, book bag. Book bag, look at that. This looks like Bape. This is what kids are wearing at school. How much are these bags going for? Oh man, oh boy. What's the stock number for French Blues? I'm not sure. Well, I could get that for you tomorrow. What's up, buddy? Ready for PE today? Dora says big back, big back. Spray bag's been around for a while. I've never heard of this. This is my first time hearing this. 65 to $100 for a backpack? Because they have an official site for this. Man, if my kids ask this goofy bag, Shark Central purse. Hold on. Yeah, I guess this is like literally a trend, bro. $80. Dude, my mom be like, you better get that. Bro, I had a rolling bag when I was in like 4th grade. Oh, man. Yeah, $80, dude. My mom and dad would be like, yeah, kick rocks, kid. Like $80 for some backpack, bro. My backpacks would be like the string sometimes. You know I had string backpacks, chat? I had a string backpack. Bro, we thought you were cool back in the day when you had the little hole in your bag on the top of the bag to put your headphones in. Like, that's when you know you made it, bro. All right? That's when you know you made it. When you have that little hole on the top of your bag. You put your little iPod headphones through the little hole from the back of your bag, and then you put it on your ear. Yeah, man, that's when you know you made it, bro. That's when you know you made it. iPod Touch. Bro, but what? These are the ones that are trending right now. These are the kids that are rocking right now. This is crazy. I ain't never heard of this before. That's crazy. I ain't never heard of this before. Had to use the same backpack for oh, 100%, bro. Listen. That's when you know your backpack is cooked. When you take all your stuff out at the end of the year, you open your bag and you could see right through it, bro. You could see right through the bottom of your bag, dude. You could see your feet through the bottom of your freaking backpack. I had that shit for 3-4 years, dude. I use the same backpack for like 4 years, bro. It's like kids nowadays. Like my niece, remember Kai? My niece is driving a Tesla to school. Man. Apparently these are the trends for backpacks. It's called a spray ground backpack. That is the trend of kids wearing. These are the type of backpacks kids are. $100. Hear me? For a backpack. I know, facts. Using safety pins to hold it together, known sense. Just got my bro. So even back then, dude, like we didn't give a crap about backpacks, dude. Bro, I hated bringing it. Listen, they also have luggages wrapped. That's crazy. Want my daughter want to get my daughter a Tesla when she starts driving. Yeah, that's what like the kids nowadays, man. Like they want cool cars, bro. Like back then, I remember when one of my homies had an Integra. Bro, I told y'all what my car looked like. Anybody that's new here, you want to see how my car looked like? I was driving a 1998. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all. This was my car, bro. Exactly how my car looked like in high school. You guys ready? Boom! A 1998 Toyota Sienna with no seats in the back. Sometimes. I told you, I would pick up the wifey because we were dating in my senior year. Every time she flew in, I would pick her up in this. I would pick up her in this, dude. I drove this car for 4 years with no insurance, bruh. This was my car. These kids nowadays, they want a Tesla, all that stuff, all that fun stuff, man. Listen, I was riding my whip with this with no insurance, bro. This exact color, too. My parents just got rid of this car like 2 years ago. Oh man. I remember driving this helping my coworker a couple years back because I sold like this couch to him, and then I was going like 80. I was going 80 on a 40, bro, in this car, dude. Oh dude, that shit, no car, that's a lunchbox, problem says. Hey dude, I drove this for years, man. Like no insurance is wild. Hey, the thing is, the reason why I didn't, because like insurance was really expensive. My parents couldn't really afford it, because insurance for me just by myself would be $200+ just for myself. That would be, yo, listen, she really loves you. Oh, absolutely. She was there for my first iPhone, to my first car, to everything, bro. Like own his first come on, bruh. I can't wait to pass down my Sienna to my kids. Hey man, listen, there's like, I was telling this gentleman, right, that was my neighbor downstairs, and I was helping him because his car battery died, and he was like, yeah, we got this Toyota Sienna for my son, and he's super excited about it. Got his own car. I was like, you know what, I'm glad that he's excited about it, because that was my very first car that I ever drove, a 1998 Toyota Sienna. But his color is obviously a little bit different. And I could hear them like starting up the car once in a while because the battery probably dies pretty quick. But man, listen, dude, bro, they call this the Kendrick Lamar van, bro. Okay? The boopty, the real boopty, bro. I had a car with no AC. I know for this car, the radio didn't work, I don't think. Yeah, the radio didn't work. And like when it would be cold out there in Washington, bro, it would take like 40 minutes for the heater to kick in. Like it would take like 40 minutes for the heater to kick in. So, and like, so with this car too, where like where the gas can was, like the little trigger wouldn't work. So I had a string attached to it, which I had to take a piece off where the gas can was, where it has that little lever on the back of it. So I had to take that piece off, attach the string, have the string go along all the way to the driver's side, and every time I would get gas, I would pull that string, be like bloop, and it would open, because the little button trigger wasn't working next to the seat. So bro, it was beat up, man. It was beat up. Like, it had that little old school, like, tint to it, with the tint windows. Kind of look kind of like iridescent in a way. Man, a lot of memories in this car, bro. A lot of memories, I'll tell you that, chat. A lot of memories. Start at the bottom, now we hear, Daniel says. Hey, man, listen, I was very fortunate, bro. Very fortunate. Even getting, like, because I was tired of driving the, not driving the bus. I was tired of freaking riding the bus, dude. So my mom was like, you listen, if you want to drive to school, you have to pay for your own insurance. But I couldn't afford it. I didn't, I had a part-time job working in high school. So my dad didn't want me to work during high school, but my mom wanted me to, so I could be responsible. Never got new tires, Deli Venom says. That's when you know your wife is a keeper to be with you with that ride. Absolutely. We have, dude, I still have like old vlogs in my YouTube channel where like me and the wife were driving in that car. Like, I'm not lying to y'all. Like, that was the car, man. I had the 92 yeah, no, 8 gray panels, the back, no AC, Houston, Texas. Oh, golly, no AC is crazy, bro. I'd rather have AC than not have my radio work, bro. Because I had my little iPod Touch, bro. My little iPod Touch had that. Damn, you didn't get my first car until after the military, age 22. Bro, I didn't get my first smartphone until I was like 19. I didn't get my, like, a little bit after high school, I got my iPhone. Bro, people used to make fun of me in high school not having the iPhone 5, iPhone 4. Like, how do you not have an iPhone? Like, bro, because my parents can't afford that shit, dude. I had, like, the flip phone, dude. I had a flip phone my entire time of high school. People used to make fun of me. You still have that and this, because, like, that during that time was the prime of Snapchat and we've talked about this before. Snapchat and Vine. And people would just be at school using Snapchat and stuff. I didn't have no freaking iPhone. Honestly, these times are the most memorable times. Ain't mad at it. Yeah, I mean, that's when everyone was actually outside, bro. Like, outside doing stuff. Obviously, this generation is different, which is, people adapt to it. It is kind of crazy, bro. You see those videos of like teachers making like social media clips in class. Like, I don't know. I still find it weird in a way where like my daughter's teacher sends us videos of like, what they're doing in class, which is cool, but like back then, dude, like you did not know what the hell your kids were doing in class, bro. Like, you can't even enter the raffle for the Nike if you have new accounts anymore, Problem says. What year did you graduate? I graduated 14. So, yeah, that was like 11 years ago. I had my 10-year reunion last year. I went to it. Everyone kind of looked the same. I mean, 10 years is not a big difference. Not really. But, yeah, I went to my 10-year graduation anniversary, and like it's so crazy because people are way too cool for that shit. It's like, I'm not gonna go to the 10-year anniversary and stuff like that. I just decided to go just because to see everybody again. But like 10 years is not very long. We only had pagers in high school. Cell phones weren't a thing. If you had a pager in high school, though, you were automatically assumed to be a drug dealer, Rami says. I graduated high school in 2016, Finesse says. I mean, you might as well, everyone just put in what year did you graduate, chat? What year did everyone graduate in the chat? Let me know. What year did everyone graduate in the chat? Let me know. If you graduated, all right, obviously, I'm assuming a lot of you guys graduated. What year did you guys graduate? Man, I know we got some 1995s in here, bro, the day that I was born. Class 2016, 2003, 14, DJ says 4, 2022. Brian, you're 2022? Brian, you're young. Holy. Class 2014, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I graduated 2014. Class of 2016, 1942? No way. 2003, class of 08, 05, 2006, 03, 97. Golly, man. See, Trey, 95. There you go. 89, 97. See, a lot of y'all graduate a little earlier than I did. 97. Okay. See, obviously back then, dude, cell phones weren't even a thing. People were outside riding their bikes, doing things outside. Social media wasn't even as big as it was back then, obviously, which is normal, right? Probably graduated Winston Church, Tris says. 94, 2003. Bro, some of the private schools out here, man, they eat good. Like, we know, I know the homie Synergy, one of our friends, like, he's a chef with one of the little private schools out here. Hey, man, listen, they be eating good, man. Listen, I'm out here eating, like, freaking cheese sticks and squared pizzas. Chris Montgomery for the $5 donation.
Chris Montgomery donated $4.99. Rafi, what's up with teachers making twerking videos in classrooms when the kids are gone and putting them online?
Shoot, I don't know. Chris Montgomery for the $5 donation. Listen, I have no comment right there, man. Listen, I don't know, man. Some of the teachers nowadays be wildin', man. No, dead ass. Some of the teachers nowadays be wildin', man. Like, some teachers be like OnlyFans. Like, I know a lot of teachers get criticized of what they wear to school too, like some tight dresses and stuff. Listen, hey man, if that was my teacher, I'm showing up every single day. Right? Back then, you would go with your friends on your bikes and were told to be home. Oh, dude, my dad would whistle. Like, he would whistle with his fingers. When you hear that loud whistle, that's when you know you had to go home, bro. It'd be like 6:30. Like, my dad wanted us home. Like, I'd be playing basketball behind the school, behind my parents' house, playing basketball. My dad would go to the backyard, whistle the hell out of us. Be like, all right, that's when you know you had to go home. I know, that's crazy. Teachers hooking up with that's crazy, man. You know, so crazy. You hear that a lot more often. That's it, crazy. Like, my daughter's teacher, like my Riley's teacher, I know her teacher is very young. It's a guy, and he looks like he's my age. Like, teachers are very young nowadays. Yeah, I know. You better be home when the street lights cut off. Facts, bro. It'll be like that sometimes. You better be home at this time. If you ain't, you get in trouble. So, but nowadays, like, I don't know. Kids like to stay home. I feel like kids like to stay home. Like, on the weekends, like, obviously when me and the wife, we've gone to, like, we go to this downtown mall. Sometimes like indoor malls and stuff like that. It's like the same thing. You see kids, you know, you see the kids, you know, hanging out with all their friends and stuff like that. But like, it wasn't as bad as it was back in the day, man. Like that's where like everyone was hanging out at. It was at the mall. But now, like, I feel like kids nowadays like to stay home. I don't know. My niece loves to stay home. She's an introvert. So she just like hanging out with her little boyfriend and stuff. But like, it's still weird too, knowing that my freaking niece has a boyfriend, bro. I've known her since she was born. Like, I told my sister, I don't want to know that she got a boyfriend. The hell? That's like me knowing that my kid's got a boyfriend. I don't want to know that. Hell no. To be on the demon mode and outside is dangerous. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, being outside sometimes it is dangerous nowadays versus how it was back in the day, you know. Bunch of creeps nowadays. Especially like on that like TikTok stuff, bro. Like, you just gotta be careful. Especially for your kids, man. Feel me? Because I know my girls are gonna be beautiful when they get older, bro. Like, I'm gonna have a handful. Like, dude, they're gonna be the reason why I lose hair. Like, the wife is, you guys seen the wife? My girl is beautiful, bro. I know my kids are gonna grow up beautiful, man. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna have a legit problem. All right. I don't want to get to a point to my kids turn teenagers. I love it when they're babies, man. Yeah, I know, Vince. Facts, bro. Shoot, don't remind me. I'm gonna be like those dudes from the Men in Black. His boyfriend shows up. Who was your name? Dude's tall as shit. Bro was 6'5". I'm looking at him, 5'3". Oh man, I don't even want to think about that, bro. But anyways, guys, all right, aren't you losing hair? Yeah, well, I got a little bit of hair. You know what I'm saying? I got my waves. But anyways, guys, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. I'll let you guys on this fine Wednesday. I'll see a lot of you guys tomorrow. All right, we're doing a little nice little hangout tomorrow. Ain't nothing crazy tomorrow. I'll have the stock numbers for all the other stuff for tomorrow, guys. All right. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's run up to like 400 likes. Is it Bad Boys? My bad. It's Bad Boys. Men in Black. My bad. It was Bad Boys. My fault. But what's his name? He played on both movies. Didn't he play in both movies? That's why. Pretty sure. Maybe I'm like tweaking, but anyways, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. I love y'all. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always. Ghost Watchers, love y'all. Hit that like button on the way out. All right. Happy freaking Wednesday. You guys have a positive Wednesday. Be nice to people. I'll catch you guys very, very soon. Love y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day. Happy Wednesday. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see a lot of you guys tomorrow morning. Same place, same time. Be a part of the notification gang so you guys notify when all my videos and my streams go up here on the channel. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. And do all that fun stuff, dude. You guys stay safe. I love y'all. Have a great day. And I'm out, ya. Peace, guys. Have a good one, man. Love y'all. Peace. Yeah.
There's no denying.